What's going on, everybody? Thank you all for being here. Welcome to everyone that has showed up, and hopefully you all have your Secretions mugs or variants of them in your
It's
in your hand,
dirty.
ready to go.
Sorry.
It's okay, man. Hey, at least you're not, drinking out of a dirty mug. But
That is true.
sipperoonie. Coffee is really fucking good, isn't it?
I will drink
Yeah.
out of my dirty mug. Thank you.
All right. So, folks, Dave's been cooking. Quite a bit, actually. We got 6 new videos from Lord of Patriarchy, who's been cooking up a storm. So we're gonna watch over those. Alan Reyes, I got your message. I will give you the link in here in just a second. I'll let you get ready for a little bit. Don't rush. Control C. There we go. But real quick, let me go ahead and say what's up to the chat, and then I don't know. I don't really have any announcements other than the contest. If you guys are still want to play the game in. I fucking do it every time. G-Man's Gay Thoughts Easter Egg Hunt
G
Contest.
stands for gay. G stands for gay.
G does stand for gay. I have the link for that too. Thank you. Thank you to whoever sent it to me last night. I forget. Probably gonna do Monday Night Morons tomorrow. I got something cooking up. So other than that, please buy some merch. Support Vila. Vila did a stream earlier today. Go ahead and watch it and check her out later on when she does more live streams, because Vila needs to be doing more live streams. It's really just, it's nice to sit back and listen to you. Honestly, it's pretty fucking dope.
So is this Vila ASMR?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that happens sometimes.
Yeah. And you
there are random points that I do this and like. Well, the last one was like, wait. Did G-Man give Shani a UTI?
Okay. All right. Well, stream's over, guys. I got to go to take care of some stuff. Anyway, no. But yeah, and she did 3 hours this morning, so I'm definitely gonna be listening to that shit at work, because it's gonna distract me from my hand. But that all being said, thank you for being here, Vila, and the Ravenous Bean as well. You guys got to support him on Spotify. I know you have a wrench. Go ahead and drop your Spotify links all you want in the chat, because if you guys like that intro music, that was Rav. That was not Rev. That was Rav.
That's always a confusion in this show, which is always funny. Like every time I hear Rev or my name,
I actually have to like consciously make sure I say Rav, because I will slip up eventually. But,
and I like to see in the comments, like some people are like Rev, like you're praising Rev. No, that's Rav.
No, not Rev. I mean,
still, I refuse to let him be called Bean. Okay, it's going to be way too confusing for me.
Okay.
Bean. My ex was called Bean, and it's going to be way too confusing for me.
I wouldn't call him Bean, because that, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm a straight male, so it would just be, hey Bean. I don't know. So it feels like something I would call a co-worker. I don't know.
Oh no, Sydney. I hope you feel better, darling. She's not well.
No.
Oh, Sydney's not well. Everybody, give we need medicine in the chat for Sydney. Oh, you got a stomach bug. Everybody, get medicine and water in the chat for Sydney. Sydney, we can't have Sydney feeling sick.
Sorry to hear, Sydney. Your humors must be out of bounds. Here, I prescribe leeches.
Yeah, maybe it's the black bile or the phlegm that you might need more or less of. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Eat some nice dry toast and or Weetabix.
She needs to go see her local phrenologist and figure out why her humors are out of balance. It's probably because of the microchip in the vaccine. What I would say.
Your body's having an adverse reaction to 5G. We need to send you a patch. You obviously not got the right model of body or stomach to cope with the update. We just need to give a like little slight patch, which will connect the two together, and it will be fine.
Yeah, see, I got the 2.1.35. Usually, most people having adverse reactions get the 2.1.337 or something like that. So you might have gotten that. Just go to your local FM radio tower and grab it. You'll get your update.
So I just go to
Or
a
no,
local FM
excuse
radio
me.
tower and lick it, and you'll be fine.
Excuse me, your local AM radio tower. Sorry, AM radio tower. Actually, don't do that. You will die. And you will hear everything that's being broadcast while you do that.
I mean, not if she goes to like the Eiffel Tower and licks it.
Well, no. AM radio, because AM radio, it's broadcast like straight up through the tower. So if you, I have a video somewhere where there's someone just putting grass up against a AM radio tower, and it's burning because it's making that electrical connection because there's so much power running through it, and you can hear what's being broadcast, and it's Russian music or whatever the hell it is. So yeah, don't grab.
America's under attack. We gotta take back our country now. That's usually what's on AM.
Yeah. Well, since Rush Limbaugh died, yeah, it's probably just reruns of Rush Limbaugh at this point. I don't know. I don't think I've listened to AM radio in. How long has it been since AM radio was?
Not even
90s?
for traffic. Not even for like traffic reports. Oh wait, we don't need that. We have Google Maps.
Yeah, I use Waze. Waze is pretty much where I go because I like Waze. I don't trust Google Maps. They know where I'm going. They already know where I'm going. I don't really give a fuck. Anyway, but let me see what's up to the chat, and then we'll get in some real shit cooking. Maybe, I don't know, because hey, we saw something. We can't have Lord of Patriarchy beat Lord of Bad Burgers anymore, dude. Paul is the Lord of Bad Burgers. I'm sorry. There's no way.
But that was a pizza, not a burger.
No. He made a burger. He made a turkey burger with minced pork. You remember that? Yeah, that was last time.
Yeah.
Paul, and he.
My brain actively tried to push that out of my head, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to absorb it back in, and it's really kind of hard to process that yet again.
Yeah, but Lord of Patriarchy, he's going to get way more triggered by Lord of Bad Burgers than that other guy is.
Oh yeah, that's true. I agree.
I mean, that's the only reason I started calling him Lord of Bad Burgers, was to trigger him some more. Since his tiny little brain could not comprehend fucking anything.
Especially not a woman criticizing him. Oof. Yeah. Also, if you guys like the Who's Hotter community posts that I've been putting up, I will continue to do them as long as Lord of Patriarchy continues to do them. So
Rev's front-facing butts is the one that sticks out to me the most.
Rev's, what was it? Rev's Dave's Chrome Dome versus Rev's front butt. I really like that one. I was trying to find something else for the diabetes, Lucas Werner's diabetes foot, but I knew that one was just gonna lose. But then again, everybody needs to feel good now and again. So congratulations, Dave. You won in a contest against a homeless man's diabetes foot.
Hey, we're winners sometimes in this mortal coil we call life.
Look.
Ooh, Secretions Mugs Wizard. I've got told something in my stream that I think you might want to react to, because I think it's going to trigger all hell out of you.
Can you tell me right after I say what's up to the chat, like I said I was going to do 10 minutes ago?
Sorry.
No, it's my fault. But let me just say what's up to the chat, and then we'll get into it, because I don't want to get triggered and not say what's up to everybody. So. Real quick, what's going on, Prairie Queen? Asami Zed, thank you for being here. Jay Troideau, Security Monitor Lizard, of course, always drop the one thing. Betty Magitech, I saw you in Vila's stream earlier. That was fucking awesome. Thank you for being here. Bill, always lovely to have you. Thank you for being here, Bill Poorly. Vila Vendetta, always great to have you. Sweet voice. Lovely voice. Pina McGee, folks. We got a peanut in the chat. GK, thank you for being here, and a lovely and joyous Sabbath to you as well. Yes, I don't know. Thank you for being here, Mid New York Goddess. I appreciate it. Sydney, of course. Everybody give Sydney some love. Sydney's the greatest. Alan Reyes, I will give you that link in just a second. I totally forgot. Linkosaurus, yes, I'm surprised you're actually working. You were not working earlier. Oops. And then yo, what's going on, Hyun?
What's up, Hyun?
Lucifer Almighty, thank you for being here. I love seeing the puppy dog in your picture. It's always awesome. James McNeil, Security Minor Listener, Happy Remembrance Sunday. Thank you for your service, and lest we forget. Yes, lest we forget. Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's just something I did. It's part of my life. That's just sort of what I don't know, my duty, I guess. Mm-hmm. Anybody else? James McNeil. Ooh, we got pills and a toilet. Oh no. No, that's a crucible and something, or a milk and glass. I don't know. It's really hard to fucking
Looks like
see.
a liquid medicine drink or something.
Yeah, like some Pepto-Bismol or something like that.
My first glance, it kind of looked like a toilet, but okay. But hey, she said stomach bug, so it fits. All right. So, and of course, hey, what's going on, Demon Fox Akira? Yay for Sunday, coffee, newspapers, and laughing at failure with Lizard and friends. All right. I love
coffee.
seeing it. Yeah. Fuck yeah, coffee out of my favorite mug. You can get yours too at the link that's going to be right here, Etsy.com.
Seriously, guys, pick up a fucking mug.
Yeah. And I have more designs. I have more designs on the way as well for the Secretions and everything. So if you don't want the ceramic and you want the enamel or the tin cup or whatever, stand by briefly, and I will get it to you.
Actually, I may not have the Secretion cups with me right now, but I do have something better, so I will step away for literally just 1 minute.
Oh, shit. Folks, he's going to step away. He's got something better. Wizard said duty. Yeah, I did. And, of course, People Thulu, it's fucking Monday morning here, you numpty. Speak English. So, thank you for being here, People Thulu. I always love having you in the chat, considering like you don't technically exist. You know, like that whole. I'm a geologist, so I would know what land masses exist and which ones don't on this flat Earth. So I love having you here. And of course, the lurkers. If you're lurking, thank you for being here. If you're just listening, it's okay. You got shit to do. Do your shit and make sure your shit is done before you start tip-tapping away at your keyboard or anything like that. What you're doing is far more important than Dave's cooking show. Oh, fuck yeah. Hold on. Hell yeah. That's what we need. We needed more people in more of these shirts. Look at that. That looks comfortable as fuck.
Feels great.
I'm going to get one, but I also want to, like, customize it a little, so would you care if I did that?
What's that? You want to get
I
one
want to get a t-shirt, but I also want to, like, do shit to it. Would you care?
No, well, what would you like to do? Send me.
I'm not going to fuck with the logo. I'm going to fuck with, like, the fit of it, because I want to make it a bit more me.
Okay. Yeah. You and I can get together, and what we'll do is, we'll just get in here, screen share the store, and we'll set it up so that we can customize.
Yeah, because it's like I like customizing stuff, and I like sewing and doing things. So like when it arrives, I'm gonna muck with it, and like I just wanted to know if you actually cared or not. Because I'm not gonna fuck with the logo, but I don't know because it's your thing. It's your thing. It's your
I actually want that to happen because a lot of the designs and fits and everything are really basic. And I can only have so many combinations, so like so many colors of black and everything like that. Or so many shirts that are in black and so many...
Well, it's good. It shows people what they can do with it, doesn't it? Like, you don't just have to put on a t-shirt and have it as a t-shirt. You can get a t-shirt and then turn it into say make it strappy, you can make corseting on the sides, you can turn it into a halter neck. You can do a lot with them, you know. Just make sure you get the right size, that you've got fabric to mess with, and you can edit it and make it cool how you like it.
Oh yeah. Well, once it's your shirt, it's your shirt. You do what you want with it. Like if Rev, I told you I was gonna do it. If Rev made this into the belly shirt that he actually, you know, if he had gotten the crop top like he should have. I wouldn't.
How far up? Like right here.
Yeah, exactly. Right at the bottom, because you don't hide those. Don't hide your abs, man. We know they're there. But actually, I did want to say, like, it looks like it fits really well. Like it just looks like it fits, which I really appreciate, and I should be wearing.
Also, released. Oh yeah, you remember too. This went up the California high desert, up to Lake Tahoe, and pretty much all through the Central Valley. You practically were all through California.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Lizard gets around. Just saying.
I mean, lot lizard means something, right?
Hey man. Yeah, I gotta. Right. We had to pay for gas somehow, right? So it's what, $5 a gallon? Shit.
$5.20 in a certain area. Luckily, it's still $4 where I'm at.
Dude, those prices, actually the prices around here make me wish I had a like a street legal dirt bike or something, just a motorcycle to get around.
Yes, get yourself a motorcycle. People out in there, if you aren't riding motorcycles, do it. I don't care if your mom, your wife, your sister, or someone out there says it's dangerous.
Get your wife, get a motorcycle.
I mean, when I first said that, like, hey, I'm getting a motorcycle, my mom was like, fuck no, you're not getting one. It's pretty much a story I hear with everyone else who starts riding. It's like, my mom said no. My dad was like, oh, okay, just be safe.
I mean, honestly, if you want to ride a bike, ride it. Just make sure you know what you're doing. You're actually using a bike that you can fucking handle. Please do not think you can start riding a bike with the biggest souped-up motherfucking engine that there is. And get helmet and leathers.
Vila, that's one thing actually that the UK gets right that it doesn't here, because in the UK to get your motorcycle license, you get limited to how many cc's like your engine is, depending on your experience. Here, you can just take a rider's course, not even have the license, just get a permit, a learner's permit, and get a Yamaha R6, which is fucking fast enough as it is.
And that's so dangerous. But there are so many people that are like, well, I want to get the best one I can get. I want to go fast. And they're not prepared for the fucking anything. They cannot handle it, and it's dangerous. Like over here as well, you see in America loads of people that are on a motorbike, no helmet, no leathers, they're just wearing a white t-shirt, jeans, and fucking going. Maybe a helmet. Over here, you will get into so much fucking trouble if you do that. You have to wear leathers, or not just like it's the law, but like you're stupid if you don't. Have you seen tarmac burn?
Oh,
the tarmac can rip your skin away to the bone.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only that, but when you go into the ER, they take steel wool and scrape your skin to take all of the rocks and everything that's in your flesh out. So they just basically abrade it and take all of that shit out. So it's even less comfortable. You guys want to talk about safety? If regular riders in the U.S. had to abide by the U.S. military standard, there would be fucking riots in the streets, because you have to have a helmet, full body covering. You have to wear you have to have boots, reflective gear on your body, and they have told us you have to pull people over who are on motorcycles if they have a reflective vest and a backpack, and not a belt or anything across the backpack, because the backpack obstructs the reflective vest too much. So they would get pulled over and be like, look, if you have your PT belt, put it on there, and then we're fine. Otherwise, I have to write you up with a warning. I never pulled anybody over for that, because I never found anybody that was violating that. So, yeah, that never happened for me, but it was something that we would have had to do. And I guarantee you find plenty of people around, even around me, who were just fuck your, like fuck helmets and all these laws and shit. They're bullshit. I saw a dude riding with sandals, and even me, who's never ridden a motorcycle before, I was like, "You're a fucking idiot." And yeah, they were like shower shoe flip flops, not even real sandals.
That's a squid right there. God damn.
Oh yeah.
Why do they are so against these rules? Do they not get why they exist?
Freedoms.
It's the same reason they defend the fucking Kyle Rittenhouse. They're entitled to shit. But real quick, let's welcome Gary's Assassin to the stream. Thank you for being here, Alan. Appreciate it.
Hello, Alan.
Hi, Darren.
Hi, Mila. Sorry that my camera doesn't work here. Maybe I can switch my phone when it fucking charges.
It's okay. But, you're a little low. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't have
headphones plugged in. Should I take them out?
Yeah, try it. We'll see. We'll see what works. Oh, Stang Doll. Okay, well, when he comes back, okay, I'm here.
Wait, what? Carnivorous Ape is saying that Rav implied that I'm a lot lizard.
What? No, I never said that. I was telling Liz that.
I was going to say, I am not a lot lizard, thank you. I am a high-class escort. Get it right.
Yeah, she's at the very least a spooky bitch, okay? Like, I'd be more, look, if anyone's a lot lizard, it's me. I'm desperate. I need money.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Is it a lot better now?
That's
Yes.
a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are we coming in good?
Yeah, you guys sound good.
Okay. Dope. All right.
Awesome.
I sent a link to Carnivorous Ape as well. What's going on, CT 1600 Crimson? How you doing? Security monitor Monty is coming for me. Yeah. Well, I am a lizard person. I have always been and always will be. So, bring it, Monty. Come on. I've already destroyed your credibility.
I'll just make more Monty erotica for him to read.
Yeah, I'll stick G-Man on you with that. All I have to do is, slowly take off my shirt, and he's entranced immediately.
With your
Describe
nipples.
it too, with very sensual adjectives.
Oh yeah. You guys want to see sensual? Oh yeah. Hey, Alan, if you have any Cash App links or anything, go ahead and send them to me in Discord so that I can put them into the banner I'm about to put up.
Okay.
Let me do that. Just before I forget. Hey, what's going on, Dynacat? And then trying to make sure I say what's up to everybody that's here. Vila got spooky coochie. It's
Excellent.
hopefully not got as many spider webs as anyway.
No,
Okay.
it's not got only the men that are left after I swallow all their life essence are left with the spider webs on them.
Oh, okay. It's just sort of like, do they just sort of like age like a mummy? You're just like, oh, after you suck it out.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Does their life
All right.
essence not
Yeah,
include
but
their
then there's
cum?
also the other version of me, the Vila version, which is like I make them dance themselves to death.
Ooh, dance macabre.
I cannot forget my macabre nymph heritage.
See, you also make people not clean their houses, and then make them
Yes.
forget. It's true. That's why my house is
Yes.
so dirty.
I
Because I'm
regularly
fucking
fuck with Security Monitor Lizard's house and his ability to clean. Although I have not been the one to affect the shit ninjas nor Shani's house, I actively try to make her clean. She doesn't do it at
She's
all.
very, very resistant. That layer of fat on her brain, coupled with the fact that there's so much space between her skull and the actual brain cells itself. I want to say cell, but we have gotten at least a signal of 2 in there.
There's not enough brain for me to manipulate in there. There physically is not enough for me to pry at the brain cells and pluck.
Yeah. Go ahead, Raph.
Takes the phrase "rubbing two brain cells together" to a whole new level.
Oh yeah, man. It's like I mean, you can't just stick two wires into a socket and expect to connect to the internet. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
I've never heard that saying before.
That's because it's never been said before, probably. Oh, even better. Even better. All right, folks. Let's move along. Hold on. Vagina dentata.
Vagendetta.
Or is it Vagnadetta? Wait.
That's
yeah, Vagnadetta.
Magna dentata.
Okay.
Magna dentata. Is that like the Magna Carta except for
Oh
like...
no, Vagendentata is the
You mean the Magnum
teeth.
condom?
Oh.
You know, the vagina teeth.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, that's terrifying.
Damn it, I've not got my hair clip about. I used to do that as a joke. You know those hair clips that are like that? I would put one in my mouth, so it was like that, or I would do vaginus dentatus and be like, hang, 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 hang.
Oh,
Oh my god.
no thanks.
I'm
Well, I'm glad
scarred
your
for
hair
life.
clip is
Vaginus dentatus.
All right. What's going on, Manny Momo? Thank you for being here.
Oh,
Andy,
hey, man.
you've
How you
walked in
doing?
at a weird point.
All right, let's look at Dave's cooking. So let's get into this before we get too hypnonipstetized. We got 6 videos here, and I'm gonna let since Alan is, I guess the newest member. I'm gonna let you pick out of these which one you want to start with.
James McNeil. Why does the
Let me see here.
thumbnail to a cooking video have a woman in it? Is he cooking women?
Just the fact that this fat fuck has women on his thumbnail, as if he could get women that look like that. Yeah, let's go with that video.
But
Oh,
aren't they his advert lesbians?
yes, they are. So, yeah, this is how he clickbaits.
So it's no different than
Oh
his
my
main
God.
channel.
Right, and well, the problem with this is sex sells. We can understand that, but the one thing sex doesn't sell is food.
And Dave.
Well, yeah, I don't think any. Yeah, Dave barely sells himself, so. Anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I looked like him.
Oh, hey, look at that.
There it is.
Hey!
Sweet.
Carnivorous ape.
Uh-oh. Beetle's got a
Oops.
coke habit, guys.
Yeah, she got a
Yeah.
coke habit. We
I've got a
tried
real
to-
bad coke habit.
We try
Just,
to call her in for intervention because we care.
Honestly,
Guys,
I could drink enough Coca-Cola
Just hanging
in
out over
a year. I could actually build a walk-in greenhouse out of the Coke bottles.
Ooh, you know what? You know what would be advantageous to you if you took your Coke cans and filled them with concrete and then painted them orange and sold them as shooting targets to people in the U.S. Because you did all of the work and poured the concrete yourself. Because it'd just be a stone to shoot and be bright orange. People don't have to do it.
Hey,
I
actually,
mean,
to
I
answer your-
don't actually use cans.
Well, to actually answer your question earlier, sorry to interrupt. I
you're
think
good.
aside from the women, I think the lemon spaghetti. I'm interested in seeing that because just the idea of him putting spaghetti together just sounds so disgusting. Like already he's throwing a
I
batch
was
of
actually
butter
hoping
in
you'd
it.
say that.
I mean, we've already
I was-
seen him
yeah, I was
fail
I mean, good
at
choice.
making eggs.
Yeah,
I've actually got lemon spaghetti in my cupboard.
No, I actually had just like cans of tuna in my cupboard, and I was like, what can I do with this other than making like tuna salad? And I looked up a recipe that was just basically pasta, pesto, a tuna, and like lemon, and fucking fantastic. I gotta find the recipe, but I don't think that's how this shit is gonna go. What do you guys think?
No.
I think you're about to make James McNeil angry.
Good. Hey, what's going on, City of the Silent? LL, stupid autocorrect.
I can relate.
Coke is a quasi monkey joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quasi Monkey does all the coke. Like, honestly, just put a picture up of a brick or a power mountain of coke, and he'll magically appear. He'll just come out of nowhere and be like, "Hello."
Dude, this is actually the perfect autocorrect, because it's supposed to say Vila, but it said Cola brought me. Oh man,
that's why I was like,
right.
sounds about right.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Let me know if the volume is good for everybody.
Yeah, it's fine. What is this cultured music he's playing? Like, it does not suit him at all.
He is a very cultured man.
He's
Excuse me.
sophisticated.
Have you seen?
Can you skip it back to the
so
beginning a minute?
hold on a second. Though culture has many meanings. I'm pretty sure you're thinking of the the petri dish type.
Yeah, he has many cultures on him.
Yeah, so he is cultured.
Exactly.
He's a real Marco Pierre White.
Have you seen the surface area on this individual? There could be more than a few cultures on this man.
Can you skip it back a minute?
Go ahead, sure. 10? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
let's start off.
I love the tiny violin. Fucking his stupid ass intro is like, I mean, it's just a stock intro, and I don't know why he still uses it. Like, it has nothing to do with Lord of Patriarchy or any of his fucking aesthetic.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
This lemon spaghetti
Actually,
here on Dave's Cooking Show.
there is a way he
All
could
right, you
make
got
it work.
4 tablespoons of butter and
How's
2
that?
cloves.
If he started with it, and then it was almost like the violin goes to like a screech halt, like, and then you hear the sound of like thump thump thump, quick thump thump thump, throat, closed door, and then you hear some other da 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 kind of music,
See,
and
that
it
would
makes a
take-
joke of class has left the building.
That
It
would
could
take
be made
Dave
funny.
having that would take Dave having some kind of self-awareness, which
True.
he just does not. And Bill, I don't know why Dave won't notice you. I'm
He
sorry.
will, Bill.
That
He
must
will
suck for you,
eventually.
Bill. He noticed me before
He
you.
must, because Bill is one sexy motherfucker.
What's going on, Blaine? Thank you for being here, and
yeah.
Tom, thank you also for being here.
Okay, so I'm going to make a prediction. He's going to say freshly
Minced
diced
garlic?
or yeah,
Freshly
Oh.
diced.
yeah. He's gonna say that this is supposedly fresh garlic, and I guarantee you,
It's
he pulled a
not.
spoon out of the damn jar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that
definitely
is far
is
too
shit out of a jar.
uniformly cut.
Yeah.
This dude has. I mean, yeah, perfect. Perfect observation, Vila. It is too uniform.
hmm
Like, if you're gonna dice your garlic or mince your garlic, smash it with a knife and then start chopping it up, and it's not gonna look like that. It's gonna be
Like, there's
really
nothing
fucking uneven.
inherently wrong with using like the jar one
No.
or frozen one. Like,
No, it's just he claims that it's fresh to make himself look better.
exactly. Like those
Yeah.
those frozen ones, they are fresh. They are freshly frozen, so they're easily storable. They last longer, and they have the freshness kept in. There's nothing wrong with them. Or the ones kept in oil as well. A little bit different, but okay. And then at least you've got like some form of like garlic oil as well in with the garlic, which kind of cool. But again, there are ways of us now having garlic that is long stored, pre-cut, much easier for everyone, and it still tastes okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't matter. You can say fresh or pre-prepared. You don't have to
Dave-
fake.
Can Dave
No, you
even
don't.
mince garlic like this?
No.
No.
Or even like not even mince it, but just like squish it. Or crush it, I guess.
We have
Press
seen
it,
him
like-
try to
Press it,
chop
there you
things
go.
before, and it's pathetic.
Dude, I could probably chop things better than him with my broken hand. I'm dead serious. But yeah, let's continue a little bit. I'm gonna make a banner. Hey, Crimson and can I ever say if you want to send me your cash apps and everything, I will put them in the banner. Then I'm about to put it at the bottom.
Oh, I don't have a cash app. but
And
I'll
we're
send
doing
you
this
my
over a
PayPal.
fairly low
That works.
heat because again we don't want
What's going
the
on, Crimson?
garlic
Everybody,
to
welcome,
burn.
Crimson. And if you guys
Crimson
Okay, now
Darling.
it's time.
If you guys
to
haven't checked out
add
Crimson's
the
streams, go
juice
check out Crimson's
of
streams.
2 lemons.
He's,
Also, you want to add
we go.
the zest, but we'll add that
he
in a
hates his
minute.
job.
Oh, that's a
if
lot.
Your hand should catch most of the seeds when you juice the lemons. But if you accidentally get some seeds in there, then just grab a spoon.
What? Wait, I'm
Fish
sorry.
them out.
I'm sorry.
Yuck.
Wait, he said before that he's like this professional, like sanitary chef. Motherfucker, go to the dollar store, get a fucking citrus juicer. Don't fucking. Oh my god. Like.
Or you can like squeeze
it gets
it.
worse, dude. It gets way worse, man.
You
Look,
could use
go ahead.
this to
But
be
wait,
a
there's
lemon
more.
juicer. Keep the lid on and go over it like that. Or just squeeze it and roll it round. There are ways, if you haven't got a lemon juicer, to do it, that you don't need to use your whole dirty hand like a strainer.
And the fact is that he clenches shit like he's a fucking 3-year-old. That don't make it any better.
I can't even do the LOP drink right now because I can't I still got my cum can prop for sale on Etsy. I don't know. But
Wait, it's for sale
how
on
do you?
Etsy.
Hey, sure, why the fuck not? I mean, if anybody
I was
really wants to
excited
buy
for a
this fucking
minute.
thing, sure, I'll put it up there for like $250. Why the fuck not?
Careful,
if someone's-
G-Man might buy it and start tonguing the hole.
Lucifer
man.
Almighty brings up a good point. He says that like high-end restaurants do that with lemons. They still use their hands, but they are clean constantly. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Lord Patriarchy's hands, they're definitely clean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
that's
gloves. Maybe
very
not gloves
clean.
because of the citric acid, but yeah, they're cleaned. I don't know if he cleans his. And again, it's a case he doesn't mention a lot of shit that he should do.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't wash his hands. Is the problem? And it's the same. Same with Shani. Like Shani never was properly washing her hands on these live streams. She was never saying, "Hey, wash your hands." She cross-contaminated the fuck out of everything.
Yeah.
And he never says that. He says he's like, if you're gonna, and especially if you're using something like a lemon with your hands, like digging out of there, that lemon, all of that lemonness is going to get on your hands. So the next thing that you touch is gonna have some fucking lemonness on it. You might not want that. It's the same thing with everything that you're doing. But
the limonol really sticks to you, doesn't it? And as well, I know it's in orange that can actually the
orange
in
oil,
the rind, the oil in the rind can fucking dissolve latex and shit. Like, you gotta be mindful of that shit.
Yeah.
No, also, so just quickly, 2 lemons and zest for a 1-person meal of pasta.
Oh shit! He put 2 lemons in here.
2 lemons and the zest for a 1-serving portion.
No. You need just the zest for 1 portion.
Yeah,
What?
Like, I already know this motherfucker's taste buds are fucking off. But do you know he actually tried to give me personally some cooking tips when I had that conversation with him?
You had a conversation with him?
Really?
Oh yes, on my
That
channel.
must have been horrendous.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
It was just so fun. It was just
Is
so fun.
Hold on, is that stream or that conversation actually up?
Yeah, it's on my channel.
Oh shit. Well, we gotta watch that shit.
Yeah.
Because fucking myself and Vila had a conversation with that thing is not up. He took it down because it's he
Deleted
essentially
it.
made a fucking ass out of himself and
Bitch.
Oh no, I have
there
a
we go.
fucking policy of when I do a stream with somebody, they can stream it on their channel and I'm streaming it on mine. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
is fucking
Like-
delicious.
Yeah, dude.
we did a
I don't take
stream
my
earlier in
shit
the
down.
day. No, we did, isn't it? I was on your Brunch channel. It was the first time I'd ever seen a Lord of Patriarchy video. Never seen it before. At first I got him confused with biblical gender roles, and I don't know why. But yeah, and watched the video, and I commented that that burger's not cooked well enough. It doesn't look okay. Then we all had a conversation about the temperatures and kind of say you said about it can be that raw as long as it's a certain temperature.
No, I said
And,
it can be raw as long as it's fresh enough.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, as long as
Like
it's
if you had
fresh
gotten
enough.
it from an actual butcher and not from the store.
Right. So
yeah,
like
but
essentially,
pre-ground,
if you
it's all to do.
yeah.
Sorry.
If you grind the meat yourself, or if you get it from the butcher, like you're saying, fresh that day,
Yeah.
the air doesn't get doesn't get onto the surface
No, well,
area.
it's
so
there's on the surface of beef steak on the skin level. There's E. coli and other dangerous bacteria.
right.
And it's not on the inside of the meat. So when you grind it, the outside and the inside touch, and it causes the bacteria to be able to spread. And that's like if you're grinding it fresh yourself and you're doing it, it's fine. But if it's pre-ground, then that's had all the bacteria stewing and mixing around everywhere, and that's not healthy. And we were having this conversation about it and everything. Lord of Patriarchy apparently saw our stream, and he decided to kick off at me. About me and calling me blue-haired British bitch and saying all this bullshit, and he went mental. Yeah, he went absolutely mental because I said that burger was not safe to eat. It was undercooked. It looked disgusting, and I don't believe he ground that beef, and I don't believe that it was up to temperature. And even if it was, he never mentioned the fact that there has to be a safe temperature for that meat. Which, as someone doing a video tutorial about cooking, he has to say these things. He cannot assume people know this shit. Otherwise, he is at fault if someone gets food poisoning for not giving that information if they followed his tutorial.
Vila, you have to understand one thing. Are you a person that presents as a woman?
Yes.
Do you have an opinion? Do you have any type of opinion?
Oh, why the fuck would I be here if I didn't?
In other words, he's going to target you more than anything.
Yeah. Oh no, he wouldn't even talk. He wouldn't even let me on.
Yes.
Like the thing about it is, when if you've watched his streams, because he used to do it's a lot of this shit these right wingers do, where they actually do long videos now because they don't want to take their short clips of videos and people just shit on them. So a lot of right wingers have actually switched to doing long videos, so you would have to sit through the bullshit, but they forget we got real time downloads and shit like that. So yes,
there's people who are in different communities that have time, like archivists.
Yeah.
And support your archivists, like XX, Clickatat, what is it? Whatever the new channel is for Von Helton. I'm not gonna say Schneider Handyman because I'm not gonna get into that. Anti-vaxxers love dead Americans. Anyway, it's like those people take it they just sit there and they take that take it, and I mentioned this a little bit ago. I can watch a video and have my perspective on it, and Rav can watch that same video and have his perspective on it, and then Vila can watch that same video and have her perspective on it, and then we can go down the line, and everybody watches these videos, and everybody picks out something different. That's it. You find things that people miss, like with the shit that I was watching last night. I watched that because Drag missed a fuckload of things, like this stuff in the background. I wanted to talk about the fact that Rev was cutting lines. That motherfucker was cutting lines. We know that. But why? Where did that come from? Because, well, Drag had his own perspective. That's what he wanted to fucking talk about. So, I covered the other fucking part. So even with these long form things, we're all going to get the information. We're going to find all of the things that we want to find, that we need to find. It's not that hard. And if you want to avoid, or trying to avoid that criticism or that critique by not putting out, short things, well...
Don't turn on the camera?
There you go. Yeah, exactly. You don't want people to talk shit about you. Don't turn on your fucking camera. Don't start talking. Yeah. Exactly.
No, Lord of Patriarchy got so fucking butthurt, didn't he? Because
oh yeah,
I went on because I was at your live and then it all kicked off, and I went into his, and I just laughed at him the whole time. I was just laughing, and he kept trying to say this shit like, "Oh, you're a feminist," and I never said I was a feminist. Ever. You've assumed that. I've never once said I'm a feminist. Yeah, like, you're fucking left wing, and I'm like, I've never said I'm left wing. Never said that. You've assumed that. You've looked at me and assumed it.
G-Man does the same shit. They ascribe their beliefs, like what they believe who you are, or your beliefs to you, and then they try and attack that. They have to stay on script. Look, when they deviate from that, that's when they get pissed.
I called Feckle out a while ago on that because he was all talking about, yeah, it's the same stuff that these leftists try to preach about. I'm like, which leftists are you talking about? You do know there are different liberal schools of thought, right? He goes, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, so which leftist school of thought are you talking about? Do you want to be specific? He was like, nah, man. He was like, nah, man. He was like, nah, I don't want to explain. I'm like, why not? He goes, I don't want to get into semantics. I'm like, oh, so nuance is semantics now.
So you can't tell the difference then.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Recently I watched the Hunter, Avalon, and Gothic's debate because I fucking hate Gothic's guts, like really hate her guts. And he asked her, she's like, I'm not a conservative, and he was like, well, I don't respect you because you just like you don't respect trans people. And he was like, fine, if you're not a conservative, what left wing policy do you agree with? I shouldn't have to explain that to you. Why don't you tell me? And I'm like, bitch, you just don't know. That's what it is. You fucking don't know.
And even if you ask, even if you're to go to like a staunch conservative, like, well, I don't want Medicare for all. I don't want this, that, the other thing. Okay, well, what are you gonna replace it with? Whoa, hold on. I'm trying to fight communism here.
What's socialism mean? What's communism mean?
Is corporate subsidies? Oil subsidies, is socialism? Or is welfare socialism? Because it's both of them are.
Well, they're good
for
with
the black people.
They're good
for the black people, yeah.
The only socialism that they're able to accept is corporatism. That's about it.
Yeah. Corporate socialism, the subsidies, everything that helps everybody at the top. But they're not willing to give anything to the people at the bottom. The problem is the people at the bottom need the most.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
It's, I think of it this way. It's like, okay, if you want to live in this fucking utopia of yours where it's just a free market and there's no regulation, okay, own up to it, but don't fucking expect everyone else to get behind it. Do you really expect me to want to say, yeah, I want to live in a world where I can be denied healthcare just because of my skin color, because it's the free market? Do you really expect people to get behind that shit? No. So don't be surprised when a bunch of liberals, as you call us, want to go for socialism, because what you're proposing sucks ass.
Yeah. Like, why is the potential of me getting into like a car accident and through no fault of my own being in tens of thousands of dollars worth of medical debt and unable to work and unable to get the benefits that I actually need, how is that a better system than rich people just paying the fucking taxes that they owe, and I'm able to get the health care that I need for an accident that wasn't my fault, and then through my disability, I can actually, get somewhat of a comfortable living, recovering, and not having to worry about going back to work.
I would even say this. You know what? Maybe it's just my bleeding heart liberal ass, but even if it was your fault that it was a fucking accident, shit happens.
I'm talking about I'm saying like
I get.
Well, I'm thinking no, never mind. Go ahead, because I was thinking like even if it is your fault, I'm thinking of like if you get into a drunk driving accident, but is your fault, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a. Go ahead. My bad.
We live in a society. We live in a fucking society, and the fact is, a lot of shit that people claim is like. I used to be one of those people that used to be down on people that used to do drugs and shit like that because I have people in my immediate family who was fucked up. And I realized life is fucking hard. So why don't we treat the real symptoms instead of trying to tit on somebody's other symptoms? Now, if you a fucking useless piece of shit like Shani Rev, I can't even say G-Man because he still tries to work. I would want them to have housing, enough food for one person. You know, Shani had to cut down her three people food, But like, I wouldn't want her to suffer, even though she did that shit to herself. Because here's the thing: there are people who would, and this is basically probably because of just the experience I've had. There are people who would be classified as criminals, where the only criminal act they did was being born in a fucking neighborhood where they didn't have any opportunities. So I have to make that distinction for myself to help out other people. If it means some bullshitty ass motherfucking entitled ass Stratton, Pennsylvania fucking idiots feel that they should be able to have enough food for one person each. I have to stress that. And they have housing, and we could even give them access to the internet. I would enjoy Jason having access to the internet, having a stream, but not being able to block anybody.
And
as long as they don't do anything to
your
over
here.
I was just say all of these things, and this was all in the like the Build Back Better plan or whatever the fuck, and they passed was it $1.5 trillion bill?
No.
Was it?
No.
Was it?
They have $500 billion of new spending. All the rest of that shit was already there.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about like in general, the bill itself was passed at $1 trillion. I don't know. I'm saying like, but regardless, so it's a $1 trillion, right? Over 10 years. It was supposed to be $10 trillion.
Exactly.
And they cut that shit down because, well, the Democrats don't know how to govern and the Republicans are obstinate children. So it all got cut down. We got essentially nothing. So a lot of that was, like, a lot of that was to help the posterity. Yeah. So high-speed internet for rural areas, healthcare, paternity leave, maternity leave, pre-K, universal pre-K, Medicaid and Medicare for all and shit like that, lower drug prices and stuff. All that shit got cut out. So now, over the next 10 years, we're going to get jack shit. A bunch of large corporations are going to get funneled money from the government, and what the fuck, like, what do we have to show for it?
Not only that, they opened up.
Well, in line with what Crimson was saying a minute ago, right? Over here, with our benefit system and healthcare and everything, doesn't matter how you got hurt. Doesn't matter if it was a drink driving accident or not. They're going to help you. You come in, you get helped, you get your money, you get help for free. Now it's only not free if you're not a citizen, I think, which I was very much against. The idea of someone being in A&E and having a card machine brought up to them fucked me off so bad that I was so angry that if I saw it, I would actually grab that credit card machine and throw it on the floor and smash it right in front of them. Because no, not at all. Not in my England. Fuck that. We do the benefits. Doesn't matter how you got hurt. If you get hurt in a drunk driving accident and you cannot work, they will help you while you recover. Like, if you get fired from your job, they will not help you for a certain amount of time. You're on your own. But after that certain amount of time has elapsed, gone, and if you're still unemployed, then you can claim unemployment benefits. If you're fired, you're fine. If you quit, they won't help you. So I got it the wrong way around. Because you've willingly made yourself unemployed. But if you get fired, they will help you. Straight away, they'll start giving you unemployment benefit.
The thing about...
you get all this help with medications. You would pay a flat rate of like £9 maybe per prescription. And if you're on benefits, you get them for free. Otherwise, you can get this card that you pay lump sum of like 30 quid for 3 months, 50 quid for a year, something like that. And it doesn't matter. You get all your medications covered in that for the next year or however much you paid for. Doesn't matter if you actually spent £1,000 worth of medications. Still, you only pay that £150 that you paid for that card. That's it.
And
so like they try to make it so easy for everyone.
$50 wouldn't get you fucking
jack shit
here in the
Oh my god!
You can get you some Tylenol.
And
that's true.
That's about it. Out of the pharmacy, sure. You might get extra strength or.
Villa here making me feel like I live with a third world country, man.
And we do.
Crimson, you were going to say
third world country with a Gucci belt.
It's doable. It is doable for you guys in America.
It
honestly.
is. It's just that the priorities are fucked. Oh, and before I say anything, I want to call out Hyun. Don't blame Joe Manchin. He's just trying to defend democracy for the good people of what is it, West Virginia?
West Virginia. I think it is Virginia. I think it's.
You talking about the millionaire that has millions of dollars in coal and oil and gas subsidies?
Yeah, that has nothing to do with his decision. He's just trying to stand up for democracy.
And how his daughter was a medical lobbyist, and now he doesn't want to have prescription drug prices. Because money doesn't change people's opinion. Yeah, sure. One thing that I will say is this. And I don't know if it's happening over there across the pond with you guys, but are you guys tired of hearing that it's a great labor shortage? Are you guys tired of hearing that?
I hear that every time, like I'm with someone and pass by like a restaurant or fast food restaurant, mostly just saying like, oh, now hiring. I always hear it every time.
Like, do you guys really understand where that's coming from? Because like a lot of people are saying that shit, and mostly the people that want the serfs to get back to the mines. But no, I've literally heard that, and yeah, I'm tired of fucking hearing that because it's not that people don't want to work; it's that they don't want to work for pennies in motherfucking slave conditions.
Exactly.
Like, and then with this pandemic that happened, people got to stay home and actually experience for the first time what it is. Oh, and reevaluate like what they actually want, and people realized that they didn't want to work these fucking shit ass like low wage jobs.
They got time to think about other things than going to fucking work.
It's like, if I'm going to deal with a fuck ton of stress, the reward better be equal to, if not greater than that stress. If it isn't, fuck off.
But the businesses, man, they can't pay their workers, Well,
if the large corporations paid their workers, those workers would have money to go spend at small businesses, and those small businesses would then have the profits to be able to pay their workers a living wage. That's kind of like
the rich
economics
people don't stimulate their economy. They fuck off to Milan. They fuck off to other countries, rich posh countries where they can flash their Instagram holiday. So beautiful, the Bahamas. That's the economy they stimulate, not the local economy, not the American economy, not the English economy.
The Bahamas or Epstein Island.
The fucked up part about it is, I remember this guy. I don't know if y'all heard of him. His name was John something. John Keynes. He had something similar to that in 1932. Oh wait, it's called Keynesian economics, and that motherfucker was like, okay, we can't do Marxian economics because that'll fuck over too many people. Let's at least give the poor people money. By the time the end of the day, the rich people are gonna have it again because the poor people are gonna spend money.
Yes.
Yeah, the rich people. This is a really hard concept for people to understand. Rich people do not spend money.
What? No.
I know, it's crazy. And you're like, well, I had my supervisor in Kuwait actually said this to me. He's like, well, yeah, but they're buying like Lamborghinis and all this. I'm like, how does that benefit like a small business buying a Lamborghini? Yeah, you're spending $150,000 on a single item, you're something at spending $150,000 at one time, but that's not doing anything. It would be different if you spread $150,000 across 10 small restaurants. That would actually stimulate the economy. But rich people don't do that. They take that money and they buy their own shit, and then they invest the money and make it grow, or they save it. But poor people buy things that they fucking need, like, food and water and clothes and things like that. They spend the money, and unfortunately, it ends up going a lot of the time to, like, big families, like the Waltons.
And normally the ones that have fucking tax breaks, too, so that money doesn't get back into the economy anyway. They just use it somewhere else and spend it somewhere that has a tax break, and so on and so on. It's not like they're using that money and they're buying like 100,000 by buying it off a person that restores cars, and like they're selling their car, their like vintage car, and that person is actually going to stimulate the economy with it. They're getting taxed on it because they're not a big corporation with a tax break. We're not talking about shit like that either. Like, no. It's all a load of rich people circle jerking each other off, playing pass the parcel with cash. Each person, each time it goes round, gets to take a little layer of wad of notes off. And it is effectively money laundering. It's money laundering. It's legal money laundering where they, like, it's bad.
James McNeil has a good point. The cooking video is that bad. They're looking for other things to talk about.
I mean, so far all I see
you're
is
not meant to
puke in
tell.
the video. But also, in fairness, Lord of Patriarchy is kind of one of those Lobertardian types. Wait, am I allowed to say that?
Go ahead. I don't give a shit.
Okay, well, he's a Lobertardian.
We all drop hard R's here and there, but as long as they apply.
Yeah, he's a total Lobertardian, and Lobertardians tend to make apologetics for the rich and the corporations and shit. And to add on to what you were saying about them circle jerking, the reason why they don't pour into the local economies, because when you own a private business, you reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. So these corporate fucks, they want to go to another corporation because they know they have a complaint department that they can go to. Whereas if you go to some local burrito shop here in San Diego, they're going to be like, fuck you, pendejo. They're like, I don't care if you're rich. You don't like my burrito, fuck off. They can't get you can't do that with a bigger corporation. So no, they don't pour into the local economy at all.
Yeah, and that's that whole scenario is essentially why Karens exist. Yeah.
Oh, Karen.
Like, because Karens will complain, bitch, and moan to a Walmart fucking. Who's jerking off?
That's Crimson playing a video game.
Oh, I was about to say, because I only see Carnivorous Ape's head. All right.
Fucking hell! Like, nobody can see me right now, so I think I'd be the first suspect.
I'm playing a video game too, but
that just shows who I trust in here.
You can't see anyone's hands.
See, I didn't think it was Vila, just simply because, well,
that'd be a different sound.
Probably. She'd probably be laid back a little bit more. And Rev, well,
it'd
Rev's
be more
just too
like
nice.
a hollow cave sound.
Let's just face it, Rev would just knock over the table, and we'd all see it.
Actually, let me just get a little comfortable. All right.
Well,
just kidding.
Thank you, the Ravenous Fiend, for showing up. We appreciated having you here. Don't.
Wait, why am I on top?
Why are you on top?
Yeah, Liz, I'll be talking to you about it.
Why am I on the top? How many times do you ask that? There we go. I don't want to do all that.
Yes, demonetize.
I don't know.
I cry. I'm on the bottom.
There we go. It's like all I wanted was the one person that's not on camera. Probably wouldn't mind being covered up by the thing, the banner here. Although,
yeah, I noticed that from the get-go. I was like, whatever, as long as they can hear me.
Yeah.
Although I do want Cottonmouth to be able to see my name, which is Gary's Assassin.
Oh god,
it's still up there. Luckily, the banner doesn't hide it.
Oh, excellent.
There you go. Perfect. Actually, there it is.
Look. I will say this: Wait, going back to our previous conversation, it was this one billionaire who had a TED talk that they took off because he sounded too radical. He's like, "Look, if we don't,
It's about BB-Gate.
if we don't,
Demonetized.
if we don't
Sorry.
give these people back their money, they're going to come for us with pitchforks." And so, like the obvious
Sorry, I'll be
question,
back in 1 second.
Go ahead.
the obvious question came up to him, was like, "Well, if you're a billionaire, you feel that people should have more money. Why don't you give away your money?" And he was like, "Look, I can only give away so much of my money. They gonna come with pitchforks after our asses, and unless we do some shit better, they gonna get the money either voluntary or involuntary manslaughter in Roblox."
Oh, is that the saying now? Minecraft doesn't work anymore?
Yeah.
Minecraft needs an update.
With this whole fucking hyperbole of like pitchforks that some of these rich people have, of like, I mean, me personally, I don't have an issue with rich people. I just want them to pay taxes, and that's about it. And they don't even have to pay their whole fortune. Just like what would amount to like a tiny sum of what they have, and just put that back into into government so that it can benefit everyone, including them.
Why the fuck do I have to work with a broken hand to pay my fair share, but you're sitting on your goddamn yacht legislating away my benefits, and you don't pay a dime in taxes? That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Oh, but no, guys, it's just
because reasons.
Yes, because of reasons. Crimson's right, because of reasons.
I forgot that in the United States of America, being poor is a moral failing.
Yeah.
Anybody want to change that? Because we have pitchforks come in Roblox different calibers. Anyway,
Alright, let's get on with the video. We've been
yeah, we got a little derailed. Let's get back on it. Let's get back on track.
No complaints here.
Most of the seeds when you juice the lemons.
See how that works.
But if you
why does he say juice the lemons in a strange sexual way?
Fish them out. Okay, there's that zest that we were talking about. You also want to add 1
We've
cup
been there,
of
man.
heavy cream,
We've all been there.
6 tablespoons
It's been a while.
of capers, and a generous dusting of peppers. You can add a little salt to this if you want, but
what?
be careful because the capers
What
are
are the
rather
ratios?
salty.
What's that?
What are the ratios of what he's putting in?
A little bit and some. Yeah.
And what?
So yeah.
6 tablespoons of something. I don't know.
Yeah. There you go.
That looks like cubed
All right, next
Alfredo
step.
sauce.
Okay, and after simmering this for a bit over medium low to medium heat, it's time to add 16
Wait,
ounces
why this planet is marked for
pause it
of
right quick.
spaghetti.
So,
Why did he say over a little bit after simmering this over a little bit over a medium heat? Like the fuck? Like
for a little bit over medium heat is what he said.
Yep.
yeah. Like
I mean, do you guys not understand where he's going? Like, do you not a little bit your medium heat on in your pan like every fucking time? I'm sorry. Does anybody else on this panel know how to cook?
Oh, fuck no. Why do you think I'm using Freshly?
Oh.
Is that an ad?
Yes. Not a
Yes, it is now.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Well, I got Blue
Sweet.
Apron. Just kidding, I don't.
Oh shit. Well, if Blue Apron or Freshly wants to sponsor me, by all means, go ahead. I will take all of that money and take all of the food, and we'll cook it on camera. I don't think they're going to do that because of the nature of this channel. However, come space, whatever.
Look, if the quarter pounder can get monetized, then you should be able to.
Oh dear God, that fuzzy rat-looking fuck.
This is true. Look. I should be at 1,000 subs very soon. The road to 1,000 gets shorter every day, folks. If you want to see me stream in the woods, because it's about to snow today, so if you want to see some snow and a lizard in the woods being all cold, running around, pushing out dead trees, let's get to 1,000.
So just quickly, PP Gate. The difference between a little bit and a bit is you get a bit and you halve it, and that's a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's like I say, every adult should know how to cook. So you need a little maybe a little training. It's okay. A lot of adults actually don't know how to cook, but
we both know. We all know that neither Shani or Rev are adults, so hence that's why they can't cook.
It's always $20, baby.
20.
You sound like butthead a little. Baby.
You know. All right. Lizard used to be made fun of because Lizard looks exactly like Sid from Toy Story.
Oh my god.
And yeah, the butthead thing. I used to have braces, so just imagine high school, 130 pounds, soaking wet Lizard, fucking yeah. Gary, if you're listening, 130 pounds, petite, white, pale, young.
Okay, you're gonna get him excited.
Wet lizard,
I'm just
standing
a teenage lizard, baby.
You better be careful. You're gonna have some cream on your back.
Gary's like me. He likes the femboys. Okay.
Yeah, man. You know how it is. I have an exclusive interview with G-Man's Gay Thoughts, and well, you've seen them. They're pretty. Well, they could use a couple push-ups. I could say that. Anyway,
we're hopefully going to get a live action shot of the flash mob that protested G-Man about his gay thoughts too.
Oh, God.
GP, if you're
thank
watching,
you.
I told you. Remember, you have to do that one now. I will be upset.
Hang on one sec. Thank you. Well, for the $20, who was it?
oh shit.
Whoa. Take
Raw
it
Baby
out.
Energy. I don't want to give out your name because it doesn't say it here. But
Oh, we
thank
know
you.
who that is.
Yes.
Take
Thank
it
you very
off
much. So
slowly.
here we go.
Take it off. Take it off.
Slowly.
Take
Here,
it
I have a
off.
better idea. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, take that shot slowly. God damn it.
Go wow, wow, go wow, wow.
Now take it off slowly and say Gary.
Oh, he's tucking his hair now? What the
He's all
fuck?
tussling his hair. Ooh, oh,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so just like what I did to Gary, grab a handful of that chest hair, see if you can.
Yes, do. Inflict pain.
Thank you
Well,
very
I'm
much.
gonna have a happy
Skin
night
roll.
tonight.
Toasty in here. Hey,
Oh, of course you didn't have your headset on. I said just like what I did to Gary, grab a handful of that chest hair. I want to see if you can.
Hashtag Liz.
Okay, there you go.
ouchie. Oh yeah. What's going on, Naughty Rudolph? Ooh, I like
that's
the one with the
perfect
green
timing.
hair. Hey. At least you got the color right.
That's a hat, by the way, not hair.
That's a hat. No.
He's referring to you.
Hey, fun fact, Naughty Rudolph, if you like the green hair, you can give her you can hit her Cash App and she'll change it into whatever or whatever say for YouTube picture you would like to send.
Yeah.
I guess on
I
the Discord.
project some weird shit
If
on.
you're on the
Last
Discord.
time it was Ty? Was it Ty Fighter Jet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got me to put Worm's tongue on my hair.
Oh yeah, the Wern tongue. Oh yeah, you want to see the Wern tongue Vila's hair? Give her some money and she'll do it.
Well done.
There's
Seriously?
not enough money to compensate for therapy to see that shit.
Hey, it's well, it's already on the internet, so you're about to see it. Just focus on your video game. By the way, what are you playing?
Stranded Deep. It's a
Oh,
fucking game where you are horror survival, basically in a Lost like type motherfucking island Pacific area, or excuse me, Pacific's area.
I was
Pacific's
gonna
area.
say, too.
Not Atlantic's. You know, at an Atlantic area.
It's the Arctics.
It is.
Oh wow,
the
okay, I
Arctic.
can project it on my body. Look,
Oh,
look,
shit.
it's the closest one's gonna get to tits in his life.
Besides its own.
Demonetized.
Oh yeah. If anybody has that, actually, I gotta get it from. I'm gonna take it from Clickatat, because Clickatat is the one that I saw the word tits poster. And you know what? You know what the first thing I thought? Anyway, take a guess. What is the first thing that I thought of
Photoshop.
when I saw the Wern with his titties squeezing
Photoshop.
away?
You know the first thing I saw? We have another Christian.
I fucking hope not. Holy shit. Yeah, like, get him some help, please. All I thought of was Rev's titties. It was this exact same thing. Rev has the same bust as Lucas Werner.
Hey,
So,
never make fun of a man that has B cups. We
Hey.
will sit on you.
Look, I'm not making fun. I'm
We're
just
not
saying.
making fun of your B cups, darling. Your
Yeah.
B cups are beautiful.
Yeah,
Then it's just low-cal B cups that aren't nice.
everybody likes getting slapped around with a little brown sugar now and again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about these two pasty, nasty, greasy. They're like boiled. It's like looking at boiled chicken.
You know, I was hungry. No, I'm not.
Well, there you go. I am helping you with your diet, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Diet,
Also,
what's that
hey,
word mean?
anybody else want to get help in their diet? Let's watch this.
And just grab your tongs and you want to twist this to coat. And then just give it a good flip and give it about another minute or so on a nice low heat.
Minute or so.
What the
Okay, and
fuck
through
is
the
he
magic
supposed to be
of cooking-
making?
Lemon pasta.
Lemon skitty.
That doesn't look appetizing.
No.
It looks like somebody just took some ramen noodles and dumped
So-
like really horrible dollar
That
store
should-
cheese Alfredo sauce on it.
Like, that should be linguine, ideally,
Yeah, it
not
does.
spaghetti, because, like, again, the type of pasta you use with a sauce matters.
It really does. And
It goes with the pasta to sauce ratio. There's a reason they all
Right.
exist. They didn't just say, let's make some pretty shapes, yay! There's an actual
like-
reason. Also, that is way too much pasta for one fucking person.
No, we're talking
I-
about Dave. It's enough. It's not enough pasta for his ass.
I could probably well, not in one sitting, but that's about the amount of pasta that I would make at once, just because I would eat it over multiple days or multiple meals
Oh yeah,
rather.
I do that as well, but
But like for a meal for one, like you have to say that you're making it in bulk, and like you were saying about the pasta sauce ratio. So, Rev,
Yes.
I'm sorry, but that's kind of very distracting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Like I really wanted everybody to support Rev in his music.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, let's it's okay. Let's move along. Thank you though. I can put on your music in the background. I'll do that. Sorry.
The thing
Anyway.
is, Liz, if there's one thing I could say is that so I've always had a question. I've always had this like thought in the back of my head every time we watch these Dave cooking shows, which is like, okay, question one, is it bad that he's trying to like cook for himself? Like,
Yes.
is it because like he thinks he's making good food, but he's actually
Yes.
just butchering a lot of the ingredients?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
all of it.
There you go.
All
Now I'm
of
A
up
B
to
it.
C
date.
D E F G.
Yeah, like Vila was saying, if he had used linguine, he would have had a more surface area for the pasta to actually stick to the sauce and everything, and it would have looked a lot better. I mean, this is always going to taste like shit because the ratios are all off, and it's not. I mean, it's cooked on. What were our increments
Everything and whatnot
Everything and whatnot.
with them things?
with them things.
Yeah.
With them things.
And he
Yeah,
pretty much
watch
just
out with
eyeballs
them
everything.
things. You might don't be with them things talking shit to people with dogs, because they might beat the fuck out of you at an intersection. That was a hilarious video.
Let's see. Let's see what
Nobody
Dave
saw
decides to do.
Real quick, What's going on, Dim Tavis? Thank you for subscribing as well. Hey, guitar guy, the music in the background isn't annoying. There you go.
But then again, it's like it's kind of distracting, and I shouldn't have done it. So
no. It was that was more for me because it's hard for me to talk over noise and when it's too loud. But I'm gonna put the Ravenous Beans music on in the background because it is really good. And that's why I have my intro and outro from the Ravenous Bean. So, what's going on, Christopher Frost? Laser Beams. Guitar guy, LO. Guitar guy, LO. It was just the ting of the strings on your electric guitar that was sort of annoying. If the amp was on, turn it to 11. Shit.
No, I was
there you go.
Just strumming it cleanly.
Dude,
that's it.
Dude.
Spinal Tap.
Oh. He's like, nah, I'm just too good at it. That's the problem.
Security monitor. Can you put me a bit bigger screen for a second? I've had a payment.
Let's see.
Oh, sweet. Hang on. Let me see if I can.
Once again.
Yeah, I can't really. Oh, what is it?
Oh my god.
I can't see you.
That's Rev.
Oh, gross. Ew, is that Rev meth mouth?
It's Rev's gonna get to some decent tits.
You know what?
There you go, Rev.
I'm tired of people bringing up tits in my presence.
Hey, at least these tits
Excuse me, I'm a white chick. I only have tits. I have a good ass. I'm going to talk about my tits, okay? Compensation.
Yeah, at least these tits aren't full of holes. You know, there's a hole. There's a hole.
No.
There's a hole in Shanny's tit.
No.
Hey, what else is in that hole, guys?
Oh god, I remember it's like some frog or something.
Oh no. There's some pus.
I just realized the nipple piercings.
Oh, but you didn't. No, these are sores.
What's in the sore? What's in the pus? What's in the sore and what's in the pus?
Well, we gotta go down the line, man. Come on.
Oh God, no.
There's some pus. There's some pus. There's pus in the hole in Shanny's tit. Ew. God, that's disgusting. But of course, there's a hair. I mean, there's a hair. There's a hair. There's a hair in the pus in the hole in Shanny's tit. Oh, we got 26 people here that should, you know, at least give money to somebody to make me stop talking about, you know, the chunk.
Wait.
The chunk of the hair and the pus in the hole in Shanny's tit. Ugh, God, it's disgusting.
Come on, man. Come on.
I mean, look, these are facts, guys. These are facts.
Lump.
There is there is a lump. We'll get to the lump, but we got to get to the flea.
Let's not get to the lump.
Shanny has
retaliation.
Shanny has flea.
Shit.
Oh shit, Taki Toes is in it. Oh, hold on. We got Taki Toes in the stream now.
Look,
I got just the thing for that. Perfectly. Perfect.
Poppy.
There we go. We're changing it up. We got Taki Toes with Dave's cooking. Everything probably tastes exactly the same.
Yeah.
Just like the flea. Did you guys hear about the flea? There's a flea. There's a flea. There's a flea in the chunk in the hair in the pus in the hole in Shanny's tit.
Can we not?
That's disgusting.
Can we not?
I mean, we could don't.
If somebody can send me 50 cents to stop him.
Literally, somebody send anybody any money and I will fucking stop.
I will
literally
take Penny to get
that's it.
stop.
It doesn't
At least
matter.
you'll get something out of it.
I'll accept an IOU you don't intend to pay.
Oh god.
Perfectly. Because, I mean, if you don't, I'm going to talk about the wing. I mean, because fleas do, they have wings. But there's a wing on the flea and the chunk of the hair and the hair and the pus in the hole in Shanny's tit. I mean, that's pretty fucking disgusting, guys. Don't you want to give Carnivorous Ape enough to, you know, give him some, get him eaten on stream? Maybe enough for another chip challenge? That would be pretty cool.
See, I wonder where the
that's where that sign is right back there.
Oh no! Rev's spit is way down there because there's obviously a tumor on this flea. So we have a tumor. There's a tumor. There's a tumor on the wing of the flea in the chunk of the hair and the pus in the hole in Shanny's tit. So if you guys want to,
he can remember all this shit that he's saying for this song, right, and say it fine, but he can't say normal fucking words.
this is very true, and it really a lot of that has to do with the amount of sperm that's on this tumor, because there's a sperm. There is a sperm on the tumor. The sperm in the tumor in the wing and flea in the chunk in the hair in the pus, the hole in Shady's tit.
Here. Crimson 60620 at PayPal. Do that. I will let them know that shit. Please stop.
Come on, I mean it's pretty nasty.
/Rav Bean, come on, guys.
But hey, yeah,
I've got my PayPal just carnivorous ape, no numbers.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys really want to hear what's on that sperm? Because we all know what's on that sperm. It's a rev. Not a Rev, but a Rev. We got a Rev. There's a Rev. There's a Rev on the sperm on the tumor, and a tumor on the wing, and the flea in the hair, or flea in the chunk of the hair, and the pus, the hole in Shady's tit.
Something.
Anybody, come on, get spawned something, because you don't want to hear what's on.
He's gonna keep doing this, guys. Like,
you don't want to know what's.
He isn't actually joking. He did this last time for 5 minutes.
I mean, since we're already talking about Shani's health, I mean,
Ivy, don't encourage him.
Ivy,
since we're already talking about Shani's health, does this cookie not look like her internal organs already as it is? Like, I don't know what it was you said before in the last stream. You said you said something about Shani going to a zoo, and for some reason my mind just immediately thought of her fat ass falling into a pit and getting mauled. And I immediately thought, you know what? I'm pretty sure.
Roblox.
Now, I'm not wishing this happens, okay? It was just an image that popped in my head. But I imagine whether she falls into like a pit of lions or tigers, whatever, the animals that eat her are going to die of a heart attack an hour later.
See, the problem with that is most of the animals you mentioned are predators and not scavengers, so they wouldn't go and buy anything that smells like it's dead. At least at first, unless they were that hungry.
Good point.
So, and if she's moving around, which we know she can't do for very long, and let's say a fall would probably shatter what's left of her, deteriorated coke bones.
This spaghetti looks like
Liz.
This spaghetti. I'm just thinking of it more. This spaghetti is what would happen if, let's say, Shani's dead and you're on the fucking winter and you need to keep yourself warm. You open her up. This is the shit that pours out. You think, nah, I'll just freeze it up.
You open it up at Tauntaun.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how they keep it heat.
James McNeil's donated.
Oh man, can you imagine the bazaar of culture you would find in one of Shani's folds, trying to find some heat?
Stop. Someone donated.
Someone's donated. James McNeil donated to me, but he's expressly said, "Buy spawner, sweetie. Liz, keep going."
Liz, keep going. Oh man!
No! Just take the
man.
I can't lie. I can't pretend that
can.
Wasn't
that's why Vila is such a sweetheart. She can't lie, and it's also the accent, because one person that couldn't do an accent is Rev, because Rev has a sore. There's a sore. There's a sore on the Rev. The Rev, the sperm on the tumor on the wing on the flea, and the flea on the chunk on the hair, and the hair on the pus on the hole in Shani's tit. So I don't know how much more you guys want to give to anybody to make me keep going, but we can talk about what's in that sore, because there's a lot of things. Because they don't have running water, and if it's right on his side of his mouth, it's probably an ingrown hair. So this might be an ingrown hair.
Liz, there's something new to add to it.
Fuck.
You do realise, right, that she needs to go to the doctor's tomorrow, because her hips are swollen, red, and there's heat emanating from the swelling.
Ooh. Oh, so we got some heat.
When you're that big, how do you tell if something's swollen?
I don't know. That's why I think G-Man gave her a infection. I think G-Man fucked her and gave her an infection, because if it was just swollen and red, it'd be fine. But the fact that it's hot means it's infected. G-Man gave her a UTI. Do that. G-Man gave her a UTI. It burns when she pees. Woo!
That can be proven incorrect.
What's going on, TIE Fighter Jet?
Here, that can be proven incorrect, because G-Man is only attracted to women. They have to be vaguely shaped like a woman, but he's attracted only to women. and you know,
I'm
6'4"
I'm
man
vaguely shaped
with
like a woman
with glasses that was in the army. He's only attracted to that. And like
that's true.
Yeah, but Shani's
I mean,
fat, white, and was in the army briefly. Isn't that
well, no,
like?
she was in the Navy, and she actually has the
Oh, okay.
distinction of being the only person to enlist in the Navy and have her barracks actually be just a dry dock. So she has that accolade for her, although it was just for a week. I think they still have her name somewhere on the in the dock there.
I thought she was gonna say she was gonna have her own fucking
Shani's so big she had to have her own discharge code.
Oh no, she enlisted as a carrier.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, that's what her MOS was. God damn.
Vila, I don't want to spoil your humor, but can we not say anything regarding discharge regarding Shani?
Okay. It's funny you mention that because you're talking about discharge, but when fucking...
No, we're trying to avoid talking about discharge.
Because when fucking Security Monitor Lizard said sore about Rev, I was looking at the food and I just looked at the grease. I thought, oh god, so when his sore pops, that's the shit that pours out.
Oh. Yeah. Dude, can you imagine the worms? Oh, the worms. There's worms.
Oh, God, no.
There's worms in the sword, sword live in the rev, and the rev and sperm in the tumor,
here's the
tumor,
thing.
the wing,
Here's
the
the
wing,
thing.
the flea, and the flea, and the chunk of the hair, and the pus, and the hole in Shady's tit. All
Rev and Shani, guys, come on. Rev and Shani have immunity to parasites because whatever the parasites eat in them, they die from it.
I was just thinking, like, hasn't Shani just had steroids? Like, she's gonna, whatever fucking grim shit she had is now going to be, like, beefed up. It's all steroided.
Time fighter.
Look at what Star said.
No.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's,
that makes R2 getting eaten a lot more weird.
Yeah, fucking Rev was digging the X-wing out of his mouth after he went down on her. That's what happened. The closest he's gonna get to Jedi powers.
God damn it, TIE Fighter.
Oh God. Yeah.
I've got
Air Force coming in the clinch. Thank you.
I've got to hop off here. I've got about a 7-hour drive today. So.
All right, man. Take care. Drive safe. Everybody, put some trucks in the chat for Carnivorous Ape, and his PayPal is going to stay up if you guys.
Are you well rested?
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I just woke up
Brian.
a couple hours ago. So.
Okay, that's good. As long as you're well rested, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll catch y'all later.
Stay safe.
So,
avoid the
thank
dickheads
you.
and the dangerous twats.
Yeah. Avoid everybody else.
I don't trust.
Take care,
I
brother.
don't trust other drivers. Like
yeah.
I know the people that I associate with tend to actually be sensible when they drive. They don't take stupid risks. I won't hang out with people that do that. Like I've cut off friendships because of someone that was a drink driver. Like I just like fucking goodbye to a whole ass group. So like,
Yeah.
I get worried because I know how stupid these other people are with how they drive, and I'm like, nah, stay away from the crazy people, please. I don't want anything to happen to you.
If you get into my car and you don't put your seatbelt on, we're not fucking going anywhere.
Mila,
it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if we're doing some risky shit. Put your fucking seatbelt on because worst case scenario, you're going through the fucking windshield, and it's not gonna be fun for everybody or for anybody rather. And if you've ever been through one of those like EMS, we're gonna put you through like a real life demonstration. They go through the physics of it, and you can go through the windshield and then be pulled back through. So you're getting pushed up, crushed. With your spine is getting crushed and compressed and everything. You're going back through.
Because there's the
and then
full
when you
momentum
come back,
and then the brake.
Right.
Crap.
And when you come back through, you're getting the lacerations from all of the glass because it's laminated tempered glass, so it doesn't actually blow into your face like the ones on like the windows, the glass on the
Like, it's not like the old ones. You're going to get tiny cuts and shreds and everything. Maybe if it goes in your eyes, you will have scratches to your eyes and go blind. But you're not going to have like a massive shard of glass impale you in the neck and like kill you. Although there are the freak decapitations that happen where like something will cut your neck, like decapitate you, but everything still happens to be attached. And you're alive until someone moves you, and then your head just goes off and you die, and you're dead. Like, the only thing that was keeping you alive is the fact that gravity so happened to bless you by not letting your head fall any direction. That is fucking petrifying.
There's a specific term for that, like it's like internal decapitation or something like that.
I think it's living corpse.
I'm talking about like a medical.
Yeah.
Term for it rather but like in internal decapitation, I've heard of people who have that, and they'll just like turn their head and then they die because they just lacerated their spinal cord or basically broke their neck in the wrong way, and it just happens to be on the inside. I mean, there was a very famous comedian that got into a really bad accident with a drunk driver. Drink driver if you're in the UK, I guess. And I forget the name of it, but the name of them, but they had severe internal injuries, and they were like bleeding internally and passed away on the side of the road, but they overall just looked fine. 100, like they were just like, oh, okay. Everybody's like, okay, you're good, just chill out here, but they were bleeding internally, and you know, after autopsy, they got opened up, and it's like, oh shit, there's a mass of blood in here. You've got internal injuries all over the place, so you never know.
This isn't the same thing. Like, this is a legitimate decapitation. Like, something has severed your head from your body.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you can't understand what's going on inside because there's no external. Like there's there's nothing externally showing. Right. So, like, even if you're decapitated or you're bleeding internally, like, nothing's going to show. And you're just going to sort of be alive, but you're essentially, like, on the brink of death at any point.
Yeah, like this one, there is no survival from it, though. Which is why it is termed, like, living corpse.
It wasn't Tracy Morgan.
No, true.
No, Tracy.
Like, ENT people have been at car accidents.
Vivisection is like live, like dissection. I'm pretty sure. That's when you take a living person and you actually
split them into.
Yeah, you actually take apart their. You actually like do surgery and dissection of them while they're still alive without anesthetic. Vivisection is how we understand the body a lot because of, well, taking a criminal who's condemned to death. Okay, well, we'll just cut them open and see how everything works because they're going to die anyway. Fuck them. Back in the day, and I'm talking about, not saying that's right. Just saying.
No, I know this one that I'm on about, it happens a lot in car accidents and shit. Mm-hmm. And like the EMT person will come there and they'll see the person seat belted up, everything like that, and talk to them. They're moving, they're talking, they're fine. And then they say like, okay, let's move you, let's get the brace on you. And then all of a sudden,
yeah,
the head rolls down.
Yeah, and there's zero survival from this. They cannot fix you. You will die. You are technically dead already. You are sat there talking to this person, technically dead. And that is scary. And I only heard about this from Reddit, r/, can't remember what it was. It was like ambulance drivers, like EMT drivers. What's the most like horrific accident you've been to? And this person described this thing like, this is the first call out I ever had, and this happened, and I kept just thinking like, I killed them, and like the person, their superior had to say they were already dead. The minute that accident happened, they were dead. Nothing you could have done saved them. They were technically a corpse when you got there. Yeah, it was just the brain finishing, firing shit off. Like there's no fixing you with that shit, and that is scary because like you'll be
destroying that
alone.
is
They could
terrifying.
tell you like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna lift your head up and you'll die. It's gonna be okay, or like
It's
wow.
on that note, like, don't, if you know like EMTs or medics or anything, don't ask them like what's the worst thing you've seen, because it's kind of the same thing as asking like soldiers, hey, have you ever killed anybody? It's just not something
Yeah.
you do. You don't want people to actually like relive a scenario, because
No. So if they're happy
if
to
you're
recount it to
if
you,
you're
good, but don't trigger
Yeah.
people.
if
Don't
you're
do it.
like, if you want to know, just get to know the person. Eventually
There's,
they'll tell you the stories if they feel
I'll be
like
right back.
telling you the stories. But yeah, I'm gonna play this. Oh, he dipped out. He says
be right back.
He says he'll be right back.
fuck he will. I know, how rude. Jesus, goodness. Sticky says, I worked as an EMT for 5 years, first career type job after college. That's thank you for doing that. Support your EMTs. Like, this is like, when I say support your EMTs, that's G-Man calling fucking 911 on drag is what pisses me off to no end, because that ties up the line for someone who's actually trying to do something, like a fucking EMT, someone who's trying to get to help. Like, get the fuck out of here. Don't, if you're gonna contact law enforcement, go through the proper channels. Don't fucking call 911. Don't abuse 911. It doesn't matter if you want to say fuck the police day in and day out. If you want to be a cab and have that shit tattooed across your face, don't call 911 and waste their time. They could be saving someone's life. You don't know. And it's not just the police. It could be all of the other emergency services. Fire, EMT, nurses, ambulance, whatever you want to call them.
What did they say? Every 7 seconds lost to a prank call actually killed somebody?
I don't know if I've heard that before, but
maybe that
it
shit
sounds
in the
about
90s.
right.
Yeah, me
No, I
neither,
will
but that
say
sounds like
this.
a troubling statistic.
Yeah,
Like,
it
well,
sounds like
yes,
it's
please
something-
don't prank call. If you hear a domestic dispute next door, if you hear something that sounds like someone is in trouble, do call the police. Do not be, I'm not going to get involved, or like, oh, not my problem. I'm sure there's
Right,
two sides. My friend nearly fucking died because people had that opinion. People were like, oh, I don't want to get involved. Oh,
it's
I don't know. I don't want to get involved. Not my problem, because they didn't want to. Like, I don't know why. She was literally screaming for help, saying, "Someone call the police! He's trying to kill me." No, not going to get
Right.
involved. There's probably two sides to the story. No, if you think someone's in trouble, just call the police. Worst case scenario is nothing was wrong. Like, best case scenario, you save someone's fucking life for the sake of a phone call. Actually, don't have that mentality. It's okay to worry about your neighbours and call. Don't call for stupid bullshit. But if there's a problem, do call. That is okay. Like,
yeah, and I'm gonna say, like, you definitely have a different perspective, because we live in the United States, and calling the police can be a risk.
The only time you
If
don't
shit's
call
going
somebody
down, like,
when you think abuse is going on in the United States is when somebody is saying, "Please choke me, daddy." Then you don't call.
There.
yeah.
Yes, if you
Not
if,
even over
if you
here,
hear
they
the
don't. People won't call, and it's bad.
yeah, I'm not saying that people shouldn't call. I'm saying go through the proper channels. Just because you feel some kind of way doesn't mean you need to call 911. And like James McNeil, yes, exactly. He called 911, not his local station. He called 911. He didn't call the non-emergency number. He did call 911. I remember that in the video. So, and that's what pissed me off to no fucking end, is that he tied up that line. And the unfortunate part is, if you listen to the call, if anybody wants to send that to me, we can listen to it. But if you listen to that call, you can hear the dispatcher actually start to kind of understand this person might possibly be having some kind of psychiatric emergency. So they have to stay on the line and be like, okay, well, we might be able to get people to your location, find out what's going on, do a welfare check at the very least. And it's pretty clear. So if anybody wants to send that to me, but I actually have to use the latrine, so I'm gonna get up, show my abs, and jump into there. But
Liz abs.
I'm gonna.
Aye.
Oh, we got an Alan Reyes in the back.
Yeah.
We got an assassin.
Vaughn
Ass-
did
Ooh.
call
Ass-
Scotland
ass
Yard
Yeah.
on 2 people. He's called them on Irate Alex, and I also think Mark. Not sure what his other name is.
Wait, what?
Wait a
Why?
second. Sorry to cover you up. Vaughn called Scotland Yard.
Vaughn called Scotland Yard because he believes Scotland Yard is the police service for Scotland.
Oh my god.
I remember that. Yes, I remember that.
Oh my god, how fucking dumb can you be? Dude, I mean, that's worse than G-Man thinking he can just pull out evidence in the court.
No, that's worse than G-Man saying who's the king of the animal kingdom.
What did he say? I never saw that video.
Oh, my friend. Oh, my friend.
Oh shit,
God.
we got it. Alrighty. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back. This pasta is already ruined. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how. Okay, this one's only 1 minute and 21 seconds. Sriracha lime popcorn.
Oh my god, I'm gonna see how you mess this up.
He put up his his clickbaity thumbnail with the attractive women here. How bad do you think this is gonna be? One's in the chat if you think this is gonna be horrible. Two's in the chat if you would make this yourself. Three's if you would serve it to somebody else. How about? Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna use the latrine. So
I would
have
feel
fun,
bad,
folks.
like giving a homeless person this food. I'd feel genuinely guilty if I had to give a homeless person this shit.
Okay, for you today on Dave's Cooking Show, we have sriracha lime popcorn. Now, I took a half a cup of popcorn kernels and a quarter cup of peanut oil and put them in a great big pot and moved it back and forth across a medium flame. And after a couple of minutes, we have popcorn, but we're not done there yet because first we got to have our topping. Now, the topping recipe is 1 lime that's been zested and juiced, about a tablespoon of sriracha,
Really loves them zest.
and 2 tablespoons.
Look at it melt! Look at it melt and deflate
and
instantly because it's a
pour that over the
liquid.
top. Grab
He needed
yourself
to
a
put
big
the liquid
piece
in with the
of,
kernels as it's popping.
Aluminum foil or tin foil or whatever the hell you call it. Place it over the top. Oh, and also don't forget to salt.
Wait, why does he need
Place
to
it over
salt
the top
again?
and shake the shit out of it and serve it once.
Like
And
Villa
that's
said,
it.
Dave, you're supposed
Sriracha lime
to
popcorn.
pop
Done.
the kernels with the caramel. With the
Oh,
fucking
God.
caramel
If
so
you're-
that...
That's not even caramel. That's sriracha and
It
lime.
looked like caramel.
I know,
That-
right? But
The cooking tutorial that was just like, here, how to make some
Right.
late night snack. It was.
if
But-
you're cooking with a dry thing,
The channel's gonna be just sloppy late night snack. That's fine, but don't try to act like it's cooking.
Hey, Alan, you're coming
I
in
think your
very
mic's
muffled.
You sound like you're underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
if you're cooking with a
Like-
dry, if you're making popcorn with a dry thing, you can put it on after it's popped. But if you're cooking with a
Yes.
liquid flavor for popcorn, even butter, you need to put it in as they're popping. Otherwise, as you saw, the liquid just makes them deflate down, and then you're left with like not popcorn. You're left with
Mush.
slush. Yeah, mush.
Yeah.
It's not good. I like popcorn. I bought myself a popcorn machine because it was a tenner. I like popcorn. My daughter loves popcorn. My neighbour's kid likes popcorn. So we eat a lot of it when we're having like a nice little snack night, movie night. We both, me and her mum, both don't have a lot of money to be throwing around for treats. £10 for a popcorn machine and flavourings versus individual bags expensive. Cheap. It was cheaper. Like, so I learned this shit very quickly. I've only had the machine like a month, 2 months.
Right, like
wow, like really? Did he not see that wasn't right when they were like, waste of popcorn?
I didn't get to see any of it. So
watch it. You have to fucking watch it.
Okay,
We had to watch it. You have to.
Shit. Fine. But like,
I had to watch that popcorn get murdered. So do you.
Fine. You know what? That's only fair, folks. If like what got me, the only thing that I like actually could take out of it from what I could hear is he's like aluminum foil, tin foil, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, whatever you want to call it, but it's aluminum. Tin foil doesn't. You don't use tin foil for food.
Yeah, you use it to wrap your head around so the CIA spies can't get to you.
Exactly.
No.
But
wrong.
What?
Legitimately wrong. We call aluminium foil tin foil over here.
No. If you call it, I'm saying the actual material is not tin. Because people call it tin foil and aluminum foil over here.
He's using a like Britishism and Englishism. So,
I know that, but
it's aluminium. It's not aluminum. Aluminium.
It's actually
aluminum.
No, you guys like literally had to add a new letter to it to change it. You're that petty about English.
Aluminum.
My granddaddy said aluminum. My daddy said aluminum, and I say aluminum. All right.
Excuse me, I speak American.
I speak
not English.
Not the Queen's English.
It's
but
Celtic, not Celtic.
See?
Celtic.
It's aluminum.
It's aluminium.
Knows.
Actually,
aluminum.
About that, Villa. When I was younger, I used to say.
Verify this.
There's this band called Now it's pronounced Celtic Frost. I used to say Celtic Frost.
Well.
We have just murdered the Queen's English in front of Bill.
Hold on. That may be because of the Boston Celtics.
Yes, that's why when I was younger, I would hear people say Boston Celtics.
Sorry,
so I was like,
sorry, 1 second.
Celtic Frost. Yeah, no problem. Celtic Frost, but no, it's Celtic Frost.
Yeah, like the hold on. Anyway, go on.
I already said my piece.
No, I was gonna say something and then I totally forgot. All right, because I was trying to do two things at once. Wait, it says the person that throws random U's in words. Me? Nuclear? Wait, James McNeil. The team is Celtic. The race is Celtic. Okay. Race? Whatever. Anyway, let's watch him murder these popcorn.
Okay, for you today on Dave's Cooking Show, we have sriracha lime popcorn.
Y'all check out
now, I took a half a cup of popcorn kernels and a quarter cup of peanut oil and put them in a great big pot and moved it back and forth across a medium flame. And after a couple of minutes, we have popcorn, but we're not done there yet.
Neat.
Because first we got to have our topping. Now, the topping recipe is 1 lime that's been zested and juiced, about a tablespoon of sriracha, and 2 tablespoons of butter. And you want to pour that over the top. Grab yourself a big piece.
Y'all ever watch, like, people pour, like hydrochloric acid onto styrofoam? It's just like...
Look,
it just melts down into black sludge.
You can get that with acetylene. Oh no, acetone. Just put acetone on styrofoam.
Yeah, it just melts into a beaker of liquid and like, ew, that's gross. That's exactly what I thought of.
There's this guy that I watch that makes gold refining videos, that literally uses hydrochloric acid and nitrous oxide, and that shit just reminded me of how he dissolves metal into that shit.
Dude, you can buy muriatic acid as hydrochloric acid at the fucking hardware store and melt down your computer parts to get some gold out of it. Or you could make some popcorn and Dave's way, I guess. And fucking I think they would taste the same. What do you guys think?
No. The hydrochloric acid meltdown parts would probably taste better.
Yeah, you know what? I'd be willing to. At least you would more than likely die afterwards.
You would expect the taste of battery acid, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be in just pain for this.
Of aluminum foil or tin foil or whatever the hell you call it.
Never did whippets.
Place it over the top.
Wait, did you just say whatever the hell you call it?
Oh, and also don't forget to salt.
Why
Place
does
it
he
over
add
the top
extra salt?
and shake the shit out of it and serve it once.
It over the top.
And that's it. Sriracha lime popcorn. Done.
Can we see it? Nope, we don't get to see it.
He's just
Oh,
like,
he definitely
done.
fucked it up. It looked like shit.
Look,
Who
so
wants
if you check that's the G-Man who was the king of the animal kingdom.
Oh, the in the DMs, my bad.
Yeah.
Damn it. Sorry, busted hand. Busted hand clicking. There we go.
I mean, that's understandable.
Where'd you post it?
In the private chat.
Oh, in the private chat. Oh, okay. I thought that was your channel. Like that. Put it in the thing. I put this one in the chat as your channel. My bad. This is not
No.
channel. This is Skylar Fiction. My bad, folks.
G-Man, this Jesus hat. His Jeebus hat.
Jesus.
I think Jesus.
The best part of G-Man's like the can drawing where he's all sweaty, he's got the fucking phone out, is the hat that says "Sweet Zombie Jesus." It fucking makes me crack up every goddamn time.
Me being horny and you being horny.
I had a question about something you just said.
Me being horny and you being horny.
You believe basically what you were saying is you believe that you are not an animal. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay, so here are some questions for you. Are humans warm-blooded vertebrates?
Are we warm-blooded vertebrates? What do you mean by vertebrates?
Yeah. What do you mean the definition of is?
Oh, dude, I can't believe I've never seen this G-Man video because I know all of these references. I know all these references. This is fucking awesome. Thank
Gary,
you
you're
so
a
much,
fucking
Crimson.
idiot, dude. Get the fuck off YouTube. You're too stupid.
Please, dude. Dude, I you know what, Gary, if you watch this, if anybody wants to send this to G-Man, here's the platform you want to come on to talk to Alan Reyes, because I'll let you two just fucking go at it. But you won't, because you're a bitch. So.
And tell you what, yeah. I'll be nice. I won't interrupt you. I won't call you names. I won't snap my fingers or tell you to shut the fuck up like I told your little bitch buddy Beckel to. But your ass is going to sit the fuck still when I speak. You're going to look at the fucking camera like I will, and you're going to behave like an adult.
No, that third one might be a little bit of a stretch, but yeah. I think we can wrangle him around.
And hell, if you want a completely neutral person, I'll fucking host the two of you on there, so you can't say it's bias or shit.
You know what?
I don't know you that well, so I can't be biased towards you, and I won't be biased towards G-Man either, but I won't put out with rude bullshit. I do not accept that. British manners apply.
There you go.
There you go, G-Man. There's the offer.
Although I will allow like swearing, just as long as you are not swearing at each other.
And I think between the three of us, we're all technically older than G-Man, so we could probably be just enough more of an adult to be able to wrangle him in. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You're gonna need the Fenrir ribbon for that shit.
The what? Excuse me?
The Fenrir, the ribbon that they tied Fenrir from Norse mythology with.
Oh, you're speaking over my head, man.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's continue on.
Oh yes.
Okay. Do humans have hair?
Do humans have hair? Yes.
Okay. Do our females
really
breastfeed their young?
Alan's reaction.
And do they give birth to live young?
Birth to what?
Live young. Humans don't lay eggs, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, then.
But our women already have eggs inside their own.
Damn, Ty.
Then, by your own admission just now, you have admitted that humans are animals.
And how did I do that? Me being horny and you being horny, and I'm assuming you're talking about animals being the same way because we have similarities again. That does not necessarily mean I'm an animal. It means I'm a human.
And humans
are animals.
Who have similarities.
Right.
It's exactly
humans. If humans aren't animals, what are we?
We were specially made by God.
But why do I have?
also made the animals.
We're kidneys and liver and skin and hair, just like a bunch of other animals.
Okay, if we're not animals, then how come humans are compatible with body parts of a pig?
That's why
I love how fucking these fundamentalist types will say, no, we're not animals, we're made in God's image. Well, God must have a low opinion of himself if we're made in his image.
That's true as shit, man. Yeah.
That means God is as flawed as us, as petty as us, as prone to, like, does that mean he has every genetic deformity? Does that mean he is also both trans and gay?
Look,
y'all, or at least bisexual.
Y'all still haven't seen the best part of this video.
All right,
God, there's
get
more.
into it.
All right, let's go. Let's see what comes
the
up.
definition.
Right.
I'm gonna put it at 1.25 and see if that
Brace myself.
fucks with it too much.
Myself.
It's not a similarity. You just agreed that everything that makes a mammal a mammal applies to a
that's a little
human.
bit better.
You agreed.
However, you believe that we're all animals. So now listen, I'm asking you to prove nothing. See, there's a difference between me and you here.
Hold on. It's not a belief. I don't believe we are all animals. It's a fact that I accept that all humans are animals by definition of what an animal is.
Do you believe it's a fact that you're an animal?
No, it is a fact. It's not a matter of belief.
So Lou, have you been to the Bronx Zoo? Have you been to the Philadelphia Zoo? Have you been to any zoo in your life?
Let's see, I'm 38. I have a bachelor's in environmental science, so I think I know more than you ever will on things with biology. I don't have to go to a zoo, which I have many times, but I've also studied in the field biology. So really, what can you say about that?
If you believe that you're an animal, you see a zoo every single day when you walk outside your door.
And
wait, it's not that. It's not
I
that.
asked you, have ever been to a zoo? Are you listening
Oh, I
to the
know
words
what's coming
out of my mouth?
Oh, are you listening to the words coming out of my mouth?
Oh,
Because
Yes, I asked
you
a question.
I already
No,
your
you
question.
answered with this. Oh, I think I know a little bit more about this stuff than you. What the heck? What does that got to do with me asking you, have you been to a zoo?
Did you not
Stay on
listen to
script.
the whole statement where
Stay
I
on
said
script.
yes, I've been to a zoo? So why are you asking me the same thing?
Before you said that, you were like you had a better education than me when it came to stuff like that. Okay, so seriously. Okay, so every time you step out of your house, you think you're in the zoo, right?
Everybody has a fucking
do
better
you think that slavery
education
was
than
wrong?
G-Man on anything.
I know slavery is wrong.
Can you do me a favor and articulate to me why the transatlantic slave trade was wrong? Then you're gonna learn something about me.
I'll see you on this one.
Oh my God.
He had
Crimson.
this video
Crimson.
is 6 years old.
This is
Is this from,
literally
like-
we had the Alan.
Yeah.
You've had a conversation independent from me with G-Man, right?
Yeah, I have.
This is essentially where it went. both times.
Yeah. All he ever does is, and I've seen him do it with Black Eye TV and Miss Parker, and with Matt Dillhoney, he essentially will ask you a question, expecting a specific answer, and when you don't give him that answer, he tries to tell you that that's not the answer you're giving, that what you really mean is this. Because he already has, like Crimson just said it, stay on script. Yeah. G-Man wants you to be on script. He has this idea of where the argument's going to go, and instead of handling a curveball that's thrown at him, no, he wants to change direction.
That script is as like old and moldy as
his brain.
as Monty's balls that are used
to
gauge the
I thought you were gonna say
cuckoo clocks.
I thought you were gonna say as old as Monty's Goodwill leather jacket, but balls work.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
Hey, the jacket I can't flex on the jacket because well. Of all
he has
the
a jacket too. Oh, he has a jacket too.
No, of all of the things that I'm going to loot from this planet when the lizard people eventually destroy the species, it's going to be that jacket. That's the one thing that I want. So I can't flex on the jacket. I like that thing.
Are you gonna wear
I'm actually going to wash it though.
I imagine you're going to polish it at least.
Oh yeah. I mean, trust me, you guys wish you had our technology. Anyway, it's going to be actually like clean, and we're gonna remove all of those icky human cells out of it, and yeah, it's not gonna smell like Monty. Although it's gonna be fun to make his bones into a soccer ball.
Wait, you're gonna take you're gonna take the pumpkin spice scent out of it? That's how he attracts the white women.
I said the human cells, not the pumpkin spice. My friend, why do you think we want this planet? Like, we let you guys develop 2 pumpkin spice in order to let you destroy yourselves. Like, I've been through this. Humans have destroyed themselves all over this universe. Y'all are gonna do it again and again. Yeah, pumpkin spice. Dune is just a fantasy. It's where you could go, but humans can't cooperate. That's the problem. Y'all need to work together. Ain't happening. But anyway, let's let it play out because well, this shit exists.
Fun. So what's the question?
Okay, so school me on
Thank
this.
you all for being here.
And by the way, ATS, I think he needs your help because you know where I'm going with this. If you've been watching my channel, I'm losing the fall of this, by the way. So, look, do me a favor and explain to me why the transatlantic slave trade was wrong.
Because it was people profiting off of the pain of other people.
Nope.
What else?
That's it. That's all I need to make it wrong.
Wait a minute. What about
pumpkin spice turkey? Sorry, I didn't mean to cover you up, Vila.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Pumpkin spice turkey. No. Pumpkin spice is only good on certain things.
Can we time him out for that, please? That's a fucking abomination.
Clockwork Rex. You know what?
Naughty corner.
Any mod available can time out Clockwork Rex for pumpkin spice turkey. I have yet to try a deep fried turkey, so I'm wary about a pumpkin spice. Has Lizard gotten into the catnip again? Oh, no. I just like to tell you that your species is doomed because it's funny to me.
Let me give you a round of applause. We both agree.
Just saying.
We both agree that it's wrong to own another human being.
Humans all agree on. Okay, that's something all humans agree on. Why are you so excited about it?
Okay, great.
Because you get to the script.
I'm going to cut my camera off and I'll be right back. Okay, just hold on 1 second. Okay? I'll be right back.
Yes, please cut your camera off. Your fucking eyes, Thor.
I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay, so because it's like, oh, it's wrong to own another human being, is like, oh, there we go. Because humans are humans, therefore we're not animals.
Yeah.
It's even worse.
Fuck.
The Bible is true because the Bible says it's true.
Yeah.
Essentially, I mean, it's a circular logic, regardless of where you're going, and at least with this. But go ahead.
No, I just wanted to add this real quick. There was one time I was arguing with someone who was like kind of a far right nationalist, and I was basically saying I think education and healthcare should have a universal option. He was saying no. Now, I wasn't about to try to appeal to egalitarianism or utopian ideal because he doesn't give a shit about that. But he's an American nationalist. He cares about America competing with the market. So I was like, do you want America to compete with the world? He goes, yes. I'm like, well, China, they have universal healthcare. They have universal education. Their students are much more educated than we are. They're covered by healthcare, and they're coming over to our country competing with us. So it behooves us to compete with the global market to make sure our populace is as educated as possible and covered by healthcare. So notice I was promoting a socialist policy, but using a nationalist goal to appeal to it. What I notice about people like G-Man, fundamentalists, religious people, is I'll ask them, okay, why should I want to follow your scripture? Why should I want to follow this rule? They'll say, because the Bible says so. I'm like, I don't care what the Bible says. Can you think outside of your box of religion and try to think about my ideology and try to apply my ideology to your beliefs? Like, it's a thought experiment. You know, G-Man, you would probably be able to do this if you actually stayed in college, because that's where I learned how to do that.
No, I will tell you this. When you ask somebody who's a fundamentalist Christian, hey, what if God didn't exist? No, that's just not something that I can think about because God exists. They really cannot go past that point.
Yeah, it requires the rejection of critical thought, because critical thinking requires asking questions, and you can't ask questions in religion. You have to follow a script, the scripture. You have to follow the doctrine. You have to follow the dogma. So, and when it comes to, like, especially in the U.S. with fundamentalists, they apply that to their lives and their politics as well. So they end up going on this script, and it ends up being, oh no, we have to follow this. We have to, go by what we're told.
Yeah.
When the reality is like, if we had, if we were not a service economy and we were actually educating our children to, or I don't have any children, the children in the U.S. to
be critical thinkers.
Well, be critical thinkers and actually do more academically rather than demonizing education, because the demonization of education in the U.S. is a huge fucking problem, and it's gotten a lot worse over the Trump presidency. I hate to say it, with the far right. They fucking hate it. They don't want to send their kids to school because they require vaccinations. They've always required vaccinations. COVID is real.
They teach our kids about the party switch, a bunch of liberal indoctrination. I'm like, maybe now, are there stereotypical college liberal professors with biases? Yes, but sorry, history is history. Maybe your kids aren't being indoctrinated. Maybe they just become more left-leaning or a little less right-leaning because of the new information they're getting. You ever thought of that?
It's not just that. It's like, yes, no, the left are indoctrinating your children, while evolution is actively suppressed in places, or has to be at least taught side by side with creationism. Some places just say creationism is the only thing. They don't have to teach evolution. Yeah, no, the left are indoctrinating your children. Meanwhile, there is a teacher that didn't get fired when an actual recording was done of her telling children in class in sex ed that they that she has to tell them this stuff, and it breaks her heart because it's wrong, and the only way is purity culture, and it breaks her heart that some of her students' parents are atheists, and there's no gay or trans. That's just mental health wrong.
Yeah.
And it was Telltale's daughter, big atheist YouTuber called Telltale. His daughter recorded this, and the teacher faced nothing. Do you know what happened to him? He got ran out of town because they were threatening to petrol bomb him and his young fucking 12-year-old daughter. Threatening to kill them. But no, the left are brainwashing everyone.
Oh, but no, it's Christianity that's under attack in America. Like, Christmas is under attack.
Yeah.
You know, Christians are the ones oppressed, even though there's an entire political party that cucks to them.
Exactly. But no, leftists are the ones fucking schools up. Left is brainwashing everyone, doing this. We're the ones that are secretly, fucking up everyone. Get off it, mate. No.
No, not... I mean... Speaking of Christmas and Christians and the like, it started snowing outside, so I figured I'd change this to a winter wonderland because it's about to get pretty fucking chilly around here.
I'm a full-on heathen, but I legit have a Christmas tree. It's off camera, like right here, because I love the aesthetic.
I don't
Christmas trees are heathen. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not Christian.
What the fuck is the point of the war on Christmas bullshit at this point anymore?
Distracts.
It doesn't even. Well, it doesn't even distract anymore.
Well, here's the thing: when they get you mad about the war on Christmas, then you can't be mad on the fact that you're working, 60-hour weeks and your pay isn't going anywhere because, no, we need you to work off the clock and shit like that. So you need to be mad about Christmas, and you need to be so mad that you work and give it the extra effort because if you don't, the filthy, filthy atheists are gonna take it away,
or the liberals. Or the
Joe Biden left.
Yeah, I'm a pagan.
Okay.
And as a pagan, I don't want to take Christmas away from the Christians.
Sorry.
I just want my fucking part of the religion to be actually accepted and not said that it's fucking fabrication or bullshit. You want to say Merry Christmas? Say Merry Christmas. The only thing I want is diversity. That's all.
I'm gonna drop fucking him out of the chat simply because everything you're saying is correct, and the war on Christmas, nobody gives a fuck if you say Merry Christmas. Nobody gives a fuck if you say Happy Hanukkah. Nobody cares if you say Happy Holidays. Nobody cares as long as you okay, yeah, acknowledge, and we acknowledge each other's differences. Nobody gives a shit, and this bleeds in to this stupid ass fucking meme that the right is trying to use in the U.S. This "Let's go Brandon." Just fucking say what you want to say.
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
What's that? What is "Let's go Brandon"?
Let's go Brandon is their meme because they refuse to say fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden. Where's my $2,000, Joe?
Fuck Joe Biden.
Fuck everybody.
Bankruptcy bill.
Joe Biden is a piece of shit. We just talked about the $9 trillion that his ass let slip away over the next fucking 10 years. But I can say fuck Joe Biden, but these pussy ass fucking gun-toting pieces of shit can't actually say fuck Joe Biden. They'd say let's go Brandon.
But they still say it too. They still say it too. But it's indecent to say it on TV. No,
fuck him.
Fuck Joe Biden and
TV
his crime
is dead.
bill.
That's why TV's fucking dead, dude.
Oh shit.
God damn. That's why only the only thing you get out of fucking TV nowadays is boomer logic. And my mom's a boomer. I love my mom to death, but trust me, boomer logic has destroyed multiple generations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? The only thing that does annoy me about Christmas is, and I don't know how different it is over in America, but as a white woman with a child, I find that people will say to me, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas.
Thank you.
But they won't say it to non-white people. They will say Happy Holidays or something else. And I don't appreciate that. I find it weird. They'll say nothing, or at least Happy Holidays. But to white people, they'll say Merry Christmas. And I'm like, well, bitch, how do you know I'm not a different religion? It's not to do with the fact that their skin color. It's to do with the religion. Why? It's they're trying, but they don't get it. They don't get the core point. And at least they're trying, but it still pisses me off because no, actually, not Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, Merry Yule, Blessed Yule.
And it's the same as it's the same as G-Man thinking Halloween is a day to worship the fucking devil.
The devil.
Oh no, that's some old fat. I literally did a video about that shit, and they literally believe that shit. They're scared of it. Like, if
It's
you celebrate
so
Halloween,
ridiculous.
you're opening up the door to the devil. Like, yeah, sure.
That's not at all what it is. For me, it's just a day to, you know, I don't know, fucking drink and have fun, play games or whatever. I mean,
Hell yeah.
this Halloween was like the first one in like 12 years that I was actually able to enjoy. So that's how important Halloween is to atheists. G-man, you fucking idiot. And
Liz?
for someone like Vila, who's actually a pagan, it has a different meaning, but it has nothing to do with worshiping
Rav, I
Satan.
assume. Like, Rav, you said you were heathen, right?
Atheist, yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, for me, it's a very important day. I set aside time to give worship to my ancestors, to think on the people that I love, that I've lost, to think upon everything that my ancestors have done for me, to think on the fact that like now it's deemed like the dark times that are coming. The world is plunged now into darkness. The days are getting shorter. It's the beginning of winter. Things like that.
Right.
There's a lot. It's way more spiritually thing. That's the reason why we believe it's the veil between the living and the dead is at the thinnest, because we believe that when like Halloween is it's like the beginning of winter, the beginning of the world plunging into the death times, because the sun has gone. And Yule, the winter solstice, is when the sun is reborn, because the days are getting longer. Like, they're starting to get longer and longer again, ready until they reach June, the summer solstice, when the days are at its longest. So it's all literally based around the seasons and the lunar calendar and all things like that. It's very much to do with that, and that's where the belief came from. And it's all to do with giving thanks to the fucking ancestors. That's the closest relation it has to death, is the fact that we believe now it's winter, all the plants are dying, nature is dying.
Having been to the Middle East a couple of times, like I understand why that type of religion wouldn't actually exist there, because it doesn't get dark until like fucking 9 p.m. and then at 4 a.m. it's pretty fucking bright and like 90 degrees. You're gonna have sunlight all the time. The sun's gonna be a whole hell of a lot more oppressive than precious to you, to be able to control like your crops and the nature around you and everything like that. So you wouldn't be so reliant on it. You wouldn't worship necessarily the sun as much, and you wouldn't be so focused on nature. You'd be more focused on, I don't know, your internal politics or mathematics, which is where we get algebra and everything like that. So it makes a whole hell of a lot of sense how the nature would influence the different your paganism, and as opposed to, I don't know, different areas, whether you want to talk about like the Middle East or anywhere across the world. So I don't know where I was going with that tangent. It was fun, but let's continue on with this a little bit.
Go for it.
Why not?
Give me 1 second. 1 second. Hold on.
Wait for it.
Just got to show you something here.
His laugh is
according
obnoxious.
to you, we're all animals, right? Now, this is what I'm saying about you guys.
Dolphin teeth laugh.
You got to unmute.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, no, it's not according to.
Here's the thing right here. You see this here? Now you see this here? This is an animal I own.
And you're related.
Whoa!
Yeah,
What? Give the fucking dog a bath, you asshole!
Get its hair cut. Brush its hair.
Do something to care for that motherfucker.
Like,
it looks. He
can
like
barely take care of himself. So how can he take care of another being?
Like, that's a breed of dog that does actually need its hair brushed and cut regularly. It also gets hair in its ears, and it needs the hair pulled out. Otherwise, it can get ear infections and it can't hear properly, and it can't get the air circulating. I've recently got into watching sheep shearing and dog grooming, and I've learned this shit. So
and you know what else
randomness,
is on,
but yeah.
You know what else is on the hair of animals?
Shit,
fleas.
piss, bugs. Yeah.
Fleas, like the one on the chunk, and the chunk on the hair, and the hair and the pus, and the hole in Shane's tit. Like those fleas actually exist, and they come from dirty animals. That animal is disgustingly dirty, and it is just severely neglected. It looks well fed, but it's just not cleaned, and it needs to be cleaned at some fucking point.
We're talking about a guy whose clothes smell like hand soap, so it doesn't surprise me that his pet is filthy.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know the difference between rotten meat and rotten pussy, I guess. Either.
It gets better, guys. It gets better.
Oh, I know where this is going. I know where this is going, and all I have to say is...
I'm going to give a lot of atheists something to talk about. I own
this
animal. I own this animal.
I'm dead. Here's my tombstone.
You know, I'm smacking him and everything.
Hashtag free
smacking him and
Betty.
everything and whatnot.
Exactly.
I own this animal.
Do you know how stupid
Going on,
You see?
I-33
Did you see?
130th Oboe. Wait. What's up?
Did you see him smacking the dog?
Yes.
Excuse me. What
he was smacking the dog's head. He was hitting the dog's head. He was slapping the dog's head.
Do you know how stupid you're making yourself look?
Whoa. Just hear me out.
I know exactly where you're going.
I'm not finished. I will let you talk when I'm done.
You're not finished? You never let other people finish. Fuck you.
Okay, now here's the thing now, okay? I own this animal. He's my property. You said it was wrong.
No, I said it was wrong to people.
Whoa, but human beings are animals.
Nuance. Gary never finds it. Ever.
Yo, Gary, I'm an animal that can fucking defend myself against you. Fucking come at me, dude. Try and smack me like that, motherfucker. I may not be drag. I may be even smaller than you. I'll put your fucking twink ass on the fucking ground, dude.
In Roblox.
In Roblox.
Yes. Hypothetically.
Or Minecraft, wherever you want. Don't fucking do that to me, and don't fucking do that to your fucking dog in front of me. In Roblox. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Who knows the law a little bit better, motherfucker.
Like,
don't you fucking smack your dog like that.
Your dog doesn't fucking like it. Your dog doesn't like being thrown across the room onto a bed. Like, no.
Not only that, but
like,
but
there's
you know
the
what?
gentle, like, belly pats
this
that you're like,
motherfucker.
Good boy. Like, but not like on the head, mate. Like, no.
In a lot of like self-defense or survival classes, what they'll teach you is you can clap somebody's ear. You can cause a pressure in their ear, like you slap them like this, and it will cause enough pressure to burst their eardrum. Dogs are extremely sensitive. They have extremely sensitive ears. So if you're to do that, whether you're trying to cause damage or not, you're going to cause damage. That's why you don't shoot guns around your dog. That's why you don't launch firecrackers. That's why they get scared and piss themselves when bottle rockets are going off. Don't fucking smack your dog on the goddamn ears. Like, discipline your dog, discipline your animals. If they get out of line, or if they, bite somebody, or fucking poop on the floor, or something like that, discipline them properly.
Like,
humans are animals, but don't fucking do that to a human. Dude, seriously,
either.
do that to a human. This is kind of what this motherfucker said that anybody that comes onto his property, he was threatening, like, don't come on my property, I'll fuck you up. Like, he thinks that, oh, well, everybody is my enemy.
G-Man has to have money to own
and...
property.
Yeah. Wait. All he
Doesn't he mean his
$1.
sister's property or his master's property?
Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah,
no,
hey, I'm not gonna...
No, animal abusers, no.
No. I'm not going to say you're wrong.
I'm okay with a lot of fuck shit. I'm okay with a lot of fuck shit. I can handle it.
Oh, no,
Mess with an animal, dead.
Dude, who fucking knows? I have to. I'm gonna get up and get some water, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm gonna let this play.
Human beings are animals. Look,
that's exactly what I was trying to keep doing.
Human beings are animals. Humans.
Is a dog a human?
Stop doing your dog like that.
Is a canine a human? Is a canine a human? Answer the question. Is a canine a human?
And during the slave trade, they owned other animals. So how are they wrong for owning animals? I'm curious. Okay, if I don't feed my dog and I don't get this dog any water,
I'm getting stupid just listening to you right now.
Okay, but you said that it's wrong to own humans. Okay, but humans are animals, and I own this animal. Do you care to explain a little bit further how you believe that we're animals?
So you believe humans and canines are the same, right? You believe since, owning a dog is the same as owning a person, so therefore a dog's a human.
That's making out with that dog.
We're all animals.
Yes.
Really? So you think all animals
That's right. Because he said I'm an animal just like you. And me owning another animal is wrong. That's right. That's what you said. I'm gonna put my dog back on his leash like a good little slave, and then you're gonna tell everybody how
wait, pause it.
Are not the same thing.
He's not here. Just talk over it. It's fine.
G-slave talking about another slave.
Controlled and tamed.
I know, right?
I'll tell you what, since me and him
Notice that. Why is his dog on a leash in his home?
I just gave everyone a
because he's stupid. That's right, Gary. You're fucking stupid.
Nobody interrupt him, please. Get.
Look at Jill.
Oh, okay.
Look at Jill in chat. In the little video conference.
Vila, I had the exact same fucking question. Why the fuck is your dog on a leash inside your home? Like, I think the people who like put the leash on their dog and let it run around the house are fucking weird. Why is it tied up inside your house? That makes no fucking sense at all. But Crimson, you were saying about Jill. Jesus is the Lord. Yeah, I've never had an interaction with Jill. I don't know about
Count
anybody
yourself
else.
lucky. I've had 2 conversations with his ass. He wanted to be a debate. They were conversations.
Which one's Jesus' Lord? Is he the one that tried to say that it's okay for parents to hit their children because he was Cypriot or something?
Okay, so Jill is, how do I put it?
Is he a troll?
A complete dumb fuck. He seems like a troll, but if you know who, so imagine somebody that's stupider than Mushmouth.
I'm sorry.
Is he the one that like during the Eviction Saga Part 2, the one that just happened, was like trying to defend them? He randomly popped up in the community, and for some reason he got into like an argument with Twat Stitchy.
Yeah, he pops up every now and again. It pops up around, but he's just a complete dumb fuck. And he has a very distinct voice. Like I said, imagine somebody that sounds like that has less intelligence than GP, but they can articulate words.
Yeah, I remember them now. They went on like a drag on Miss Parker's thing. Jules tells. I can't remember which one it was. I'm so sorry, but they were trying to defend Shani and Rev, and trying to defend Rev, saying that he was going to beat the autistic kid's ass.
Oh yeah. Rev actually blamed those kids for getting them kicked out of the fucking apartment too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in that, did he? Was that the same instance where he said he was gonna beat their ass, and he said that he blamed them? Or was that the same like car trip?
Oh no, he said I'm gonna beat their ass in the car when it was like same car trip. Okay, different parts of the car trip then maybe. Yeah. He said, bear in mind, the boy had just woke up because you hear Shani go, Zach, 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 and then you hear Will go, Zach, wake up. And then it goes to like, Zach, where's which one is it?
Gavin or Watermelon?
Gavin, yeah.
Gavin.
Zach, where's Gavin? Gavin, get Gavin on your lap. Oh my God. He's like, get Gavin on your lap. The kid had fallen asleep in the car, for fuck's sake.
Right.
And he woke up to, the cat had obviously moved while he was asleep. The cat will move to make itself comfortable.
Yeah.
It's fine. And then she went mental, and then Rev kicked off because he thought Shani did make it sound like Gavin had got hurt. Rev pulled over to the side of the road safely. That's normal in the UK. I still don't find that weird. Like, it's what it's for. And especially daylight,
Wait,
there's nothing going on there. And then Rev kicked off, though, and was like, get that cat on your lap now! I'm gonna beat your ass!
Yeah.
Yeah, and sorry, go ahead, Crimson.
I'm about to say, yeah, they love Gavin Kit Kat. He's a boy, because the only thing, like, they don't treat watermelon like that, because the only thing black that Shani likes is like a penis and maybe like Rev's small dick, because it should be blackened by being sterile and disgusting after being in her.
Wow.
I want to rip my dick off after being in her.
Wow.
Sterile and disgusting after being in her. Who would fuck me?
Wow. It sounds like a lie. Wow.
All right. Yeah, we're almost finished with this. It's true. It's true.
All right, Gavin is Rev's security animal. That I feel bad for.
I literally believe that to be true.
I really feel bad for Gavin.
Well, he's a boy. Gavin Kit Kat. He's a boy.
Oh man, I honestly the recording of Rev like losing his shit in the uncle's house and being like, he's Gavin Kit Kats. He's a boy. Whatever Frank has as his super chat. That one, like, that is like one of the saddest fucking things, because he's just losing his fucking mind over everything that's going on, and Rev, you know how bad you fucked up. Let's face it. It's up to you to change it, and you have all the opportunity to do so. You just don't, because, well,
but
I don't know. Shane,
honestly, I still do maintain that, yes, Rev's behaviour towards the children is fucking disgusting. However, Rev, as a, stepfather, and I don't want to really use that word, but it is, unfortunately true, but he's not a stepfather in any means, because, real stepfathers can be amazing, wonderful people, and amazing for the children that they take over looking after. But he has learned what is and is not acceptable behaviour to do towards the children from Shani. Shani's the one that has shown him as a parent it is okay to use that language at the children, to say those things to the children. He didn't put it out his arse. He has learned from watching Shani as a mother that is what is okay to do. Thus, he's emulating it because he is the father.
Yeah.
It's still bad, but he has no one around him to tell him that that's not okay to do. He hasn't got adult friends with children, fucking nieces, nephews, younger cousins to tell them, no, we don't do that. That's not what you do. No, that's not normal. And he doesn't believe us because we're the fucking trolls and we're deliberately trying to fuck his life up. So, of course, we are going to lie to him. Doesn't believe us when we try to tell him the truth. So he's not going to believe it. And this is the shit that carries on. And it's sad because that means that those children are getting it from both ends with them. They've not got a shit dad and an okay mum. They've not got an okay mum and a great stepdad, or even a great dad. They've got no one. No one, because Shani has isolated all of them from everyone. Shani isolated those boys from Chris. She isolated them from the grandparents. She isolated Rev from all of his friends and family.
And both Clockwork Rex and Carnivorous have really good points. Adulting isn't easy, but at the same time, being a parent is almost impossible for a man-child. You have to be a fucking adult. If there are children around, you just have to take care of the children. There's something instinctual that should be there to be like, okay, well, this creature has to be fed because, well, if I die, it's going to be... I'm more likely to die because I'm going to be taking risks, and I know what's out there, and I'm going to be protecting this child, so I got to be able to feed it and teach it and make sure it exists, on it. It can be able to exist on its fucking own for
like,
the
even
good of
before
the
I had my
species.
kid, I was still very protective, trying to look after people.
And
Exactly.
I don't have kids. Like, that's my, like, I'm talking about my nephews. When they go and, start fucking around my brother's pool and stuff, I'm like, no, get the fuck away. I'm just, like, sitting there watching them, make sure they don't drown. 'Cause that's scary as shit. I don't, I didn't have any part in creating these fucking children, but at the same time, like, I don't want to have to deal with,
the
drowning
loss of
kids or, yeah, exactly. I don't want to have to go through that. Not like personally or anything, but why should that child lose its life because of my own negligence? You know what I'm saying? That it doesn't make any sense, and all I have to do is just stand there and like, I don't know, eat my brother's food. Like, what? It's not that fucking hard. It's really not that hard to just pay attention to some kids once in a while. And especially if they're your fucking own.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
And here's a pro tip: actually talk to them, because you can learn from kids.
This is very true. Kids are like sponges; they absorb information. And G-Man is.
G-Man can definitely learn from kids. How to cross the street without getting hit.
G-Man can learn a lot from anybody, considering his brain is the most aerodynamic thing you could find in any room.
It's got more holes than Swiss cheese.
Get fucked, G-Man.
There you go. Clip that, bitch.
God. Those are equating. You are saying basically that if humans are animals the same way that dogs are animals, then that dogs and humans should be treated equally. Did anybody ever in the history of science, or humans even, ever claim that other animals are the same as humans? No, they haven't.
Okay, Lou. Earlier you said that human beings are animals, and you gave me your examples. Do I get horny? Do I have warm blood? Do I have a spine? And these other questions that you asked. I told you that there were similarities, and I was trying to explain to you why. He always starts with. But you
am I horny?
So I happened to have an animal in here. I was on a leash that I took off the leash, and I put her on camera, and I said, you know what? And I brought the slave thing up on purpose because you said that slavery was wrong and owning another human being was wrong. But if human beings are animals, then an animal owning another animal has to be okay in your book.
Raw, don't spoil it. Raw, don't spoil it.
You went from if premise 1, humans are animals, to premise 2, dogs are animals, to conclusion that all animals should be treated the same. That is a non sequitur.
No, that's not what I did.
Yes, it's exactly what you did. Did you not say because humans are animals just like dogs that it's wrong to own a dog? That's what you said.
That's not what I did. What I did was this. You came in here and you said that, and I was respecting you in the beginning until you started bringing evidence and proof about something to it. You came in here and said that you believe that we were animals. Okay, fine. You believe that we're animals. And you got on my case because you didn't think I had any evidence for a soul and all this other stuff and whatnot. So I brought up slavery. I'm sorry, no. Let me backtrack. I gave you your reasons why I believe I'm a human and not an animal. You didn't accept that. So I said, okay, what's an animal? So I asked you, was it wrong to own another slave? I'm sorry, to own a slave. And you gave your reasons on why you did. I asked you, was it wrong for a human being to own another human being? And you said yes. Okay? And all human beings to you are animals. Okay?
Me too.
So what I did was, I put the camera off. I gave you some time to, do your talking or whatever. I don't know if you said anything. I won't know until I go back and look at the video again. Okay? And then I went and got the dog. I'm a human being. I'm sorry, no. According to you, I'm an animal that owns another animal. And you don't think there's anything wrong with that. Of course, the animal rights people might have something to say about that. But then you're saying now that all of a sudden it's okay for an animal to own animals, just not when that animal is a human.
And that is what
it's
your
like,
non-sequitur is.
Like he.
What's all this fucking gobbledygook?
Like back in the old timey days, the toy where they just like a hoop with a stick, you push it down a dirt road. And I feel like a G-Man's trying to do it with like a
square.
Yeah, and a pool noodle. He's trying to push a square fucking hoop with a pool noodle down a fucking up a hill. It makes no sense. Like, what the fuck? Where are we going with this? What is the purpose of this exercise?
You will find out where we're going with this.
I don't.
If you
I'm watching. It's like. Okay, I wish I could use that, but it's not the 90s anymore, so we'll avoid that analogy.
If you can't dazzle them with brilliance,
I said it's
normal
wrong for
bullshit.
humans to own other humans. Did I ever
Why
say
not?
it was wrong for humans to own other animals? No.
But we're not humans, according to you, we're animals.
No, humans are
Now we're
animals.
humans now?
Humans are a species. Animal is a kingdom. Learn how these things work, G-Man, before you say dumb stuff.
Wait a minute. Did you just say that animals are that humans are species? Humans
He's been
are
goading,
as a kingdom?
trying to goad him
Yes.
into this just for this line, innit?
Have you
Let
not?
me get this again. Whoa. Let me. Okay, but we're not debating though. I'm gonna take you at your word, Lou. I'm not debating with you today. I'm gonna take you at your word. Did you just say that human beings are species and that animals is a kingdom?
Yes, a kingdom has a whole.
Or did you mean that the other way around?
No, G-Man. This is why people don't take you
Because
seriously,
Jesus.
we know you've had biologists and people such as Aaron Raw try to explain these things to you.
I didn't ask you about Aaron Raw.
Don't
I
tell me
asked
this
you
is going where I
about
think it's going.
Our species.
Yes, humans beings
I
are
didn't ask
species.
you. I didn't ask you that, Lou. I asked you. You said human beings are species and animals are a
no.
kingdom. Now I know a thing or two about a kingdom. It has nothing to do with scientists. Who's their king?
Oh my
It's a
god.
classification.
Oh my
fucking
God, are you that
Lou.
stupid? Are you
Who
that
was their
stupid?
king, Lou?
Are
Lou,
you
who's
that
their king, Lou?
stupid?
Lou, I'm asking you questions I would
You
ask
know
a
what
little
kingdom
child.
is?
Who
You know what
is
a
their
kingdom
king?
is in biology? You're too fucking stupid to even have this conversation. I am out of here.
Okay.
I am
Okay,
pretty
so,
sure.
really, Lou.
Okay.
So, like I said,
Anybody in this chat that has had a conversation with G-Man, I guarantee you has fucking said that. You are too fucking stupid to have a conversation with G-Man. It's true. 100%. Oh my god. I've never felt closer to another fucking like group of people in my life.
Oh God!
Holy shit!
Who's the king?
Right.
If humans are a kingdom, who's the king?
Who's
On
the
that,
king?
now we've finished that video. I'm gonna go now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go tend to baby back because about an hour to her bedtime. She's got back from Nana's.
Oh shit!
And
yeah. I forget.
I'm gonna go
You're
play
way
with my little girl before bedtime.
Oh,
So-
shit, you're actually gonna be a parent. Well, take
I
care.
know, right? Go figure. You can actually do stuff on YouTube, have fun, and still be a responsible parent interim. While she was here and she needed me, I stopped. I got her a snack. I also stopped and got her a drink of water, gave her a hug, had a quick chat with her about something, all while doing it as well. It's still possible to do all of it. Funny that, Shanny.
It's
And Von, too.
yeah. It's almost like you are responsible. That's the thing.
And
And
care
when you
about your
consider
child.
it's me and I'm like really fucking bad at a lot of shit being responsible, I'm also off my nut on painkillers majority of the time, and I've got very bad depression.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Shani.
Yeah, fuck you, Shani. Can
Right.
we all get a? Can
Bye,
we all get
everyone.
a bunch of
Bye, Vila.
middle fingers in the chat
Yeah.
for fuck you, Shanies? Thank you for being here, Vila. I really
That's
appreciate
good.
it.
Have a good one, everyone. I'll be in the chat lurking.
Alrighty. Thank you. All right.
I'm gonna have to dip out too soon. I got something to do this afternoon, and I need to fix me some dinner. But well, lunch, shit.
Well, I'm
but
actually. I figure this is actually probably a good time. We're at the 3-hour mark. Probably a good time to end it because it's snowing. I hope I don't have to go anywhere today. I don't think I do, but oh shit, I gotta do my laundry. Fuck. So I gotta do my laundry today. And I gotta get that shit done and drive it out to dry it.
Yeah.
So thank you for the big fuck yous. Oopsie. Sorry, I'm not gonna put you in time in the chat. For Shani, from Vila, and the rest of the crew. Everybody that came in, I want you guys to go ahead. Why don't we start with Crimson? We'll go down the line. You guys can go ahead and say your piece, promote your channels, and we'll play some Ravenous Bean and call it a day. And I'll just sit here and flex because so smexy.
So I
Over
deal
my
with
back.
dumb fucks 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time to whenever the fuck I run out of fucking patience, here on YouTube or on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch; it actually is better. But you welcome to my world. And when I start introducing you guys to real dumb fucks, like I don't know, Coach Red Pill, ooh, you guys are gonna have some fun with
Oh
that.
dear God.
Yeah. Oh, the cancer was passed to me. Now I'm passing it to everybody else. Yeah. And I will catch you guys later. Oh, Crimson 60620, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. Help! Give me money. Give me subs. Give me follows. Yes, please.
Help them get to 1,000. The road to 1,000 gets shorter every day for everybody, but it's up to you guys to help us get there. It's a team effort. Thank you for being here, Crimson. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's go on. Go ahead, Rev. I'll let you shill. We're gonna. I love the shirt you're wearing, by the way.
Oh yeah, so links are in the chat and also in the description of the video where to buy this shirt. Get yourself a nice lit t-shirt. But let's see. Oh yeah, and for me, I'm Ravenous Bean. I make music under the one-man band Ravenous. My music's up on Spotify, Bandcamp, SoundCloud. Don't check out SoundCloud because it's shitty audio. But and then my YouTube channel too. I make metal music if you like that type of stuff. Recent EP, Long as the Gothic Night, 30 minutes. Like, I would definitely appreciate a follow and a view on Spotify and on YouTube, mostly those two. And follow me on Instagram and under Ravenous_OC.
And their links are about to be popping up right in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, Rev. And
thanks for having me.
Can't wait to have you on again. Go ahead, Gary's Assassin. Let us know what you think. What do you think of Gary? And what you're gonna do with Gary?
Well, it's irony. If Gem Pioneer, G-Man, if you're watching this, look, I made a joke where I said, hey, G-Man, instead of fishing with all the medication gears, I have one remedy that can solve all your issues. A euthanasia shot. That wasn't a threat. I was being edgy. I was using what's called dark humor, saying to basically, take care of yourself in a different way. Do I want you to do that? No. Am I threatening you? No. Why am I calling myself Gary's Assassin? Because you're still being butthurt, saying, oh, I bet you he did threaten me. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You're going to call me that? I'm just going to call myself Gary's Assassin. I'm rude as fuck to you on these streams, but if you do decide to have a conversation with me, with moderation, not on your channel, I will be polite.
You're telling me you're not his ass in?
No, I'm not. Everyone else.
Not until they meet on a neutral platform, which
absolutely, yeah.
Invitations here, Vila as well.
I'll do it, G-Man. I'll be nice, and everyone, thank you. My channel's in the description. I don't really upload videos. I just make low effort shit off the cuff. If you want to see when I trolled G-Man and trolled Von Hilton, it's on my channel. Check the chat.
Hey,
thanks for having me on.
Nothing's wrong with low energy
no problem,
shit.
Anytime, man.
We do the shit all the time. I do the shit all the time. No, nothing's wrong with low energy shit.
No, it's all fun. It's all we do, man. Thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna play some Ravenous Bean to get us out of here, and thank you all. Welcome anytime.
Peace
out,
Gary.
And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And can we get some more fuck yous for Gary? Shanny gets Shanny gets fucked enough. Fuck you, Gary. Ew, I don't even want to think about that. All right. Peace out, folks. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. Take care.